right, everybody. Welcome in. Let's go.
Let's
it's
get fired
Natty
up.
night.
Championship.
It's Natty night. Let's win some money. All right, first off, thanks for being here. Second off, if you just got here, tell somebody else to get over here. I'm trying to turn this thing into a party. We're going to be here the whole night. Game tips off in about 20 minutes. At least that's what they're telling us. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. Got a great preview for you. Going to drop some bets. We want to know in the chat, in the comments, anything that's attached to this live stream, whether it be YouTube, Rumble, Daily Wire, something cool that I don't know about yet. We want to know what's your best bets. Who do you have winning? Give us a final score. And remember, if you donate, number one, we appreciate it. All right, how do you think we pay for the pizza and chips around here? But number two, it's going to a good cause, the cause of sports show dominance, which we're on our way to 100 trillion subscribers, working our way up, trying to get
halfway
there
there.
by August.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Once we get that 100 trillion mark, then we're going to go for 200 trillion. But we appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to get to the chat. All right, we're going to get there. But first, David Cohn, former Michigan quarterback to my left, rocking that just glorious Crane and Company tee, which you can get for a very good price. We'll put the merch link in the chat as well. We've got some great stuff, candles, bats, shirts, and hats. All right, it's a little Dr. Seuss there for you early. Then my brother, the chat roamer, the holder of the chat, Muah Khalib. Is that how they say it in Dune? Or was that close?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That was pretty close?
Pretty close.
I finished that, by the way.
Playing Crane.
Finished
So
it.
did you like Dune? Real quick, did you like it?
I hope the second one's awesome.
I
hope the second one is
I just
awesome.
know me and Ben Shapiro just have better taste.
He said the second one.
No, he liked both.
No, he liked both. He liked both.
No.
Listen, you can disagree
Yeah, I
with
think
Shapiro
it's
all
more
you
of a
want.
you thing.
But, all right, let's get into a little bit, David. Let's say who we're riding with first, right? Because I want you to get us off the rip here, because I think you're going a little bit Anakin Skywalker tonight.
Well, look, speaking about movies here, I always watch Pacific Rim, and I think we all kind of, when we watched that, said, man, what would happen if that was real life? Well, that's what we're going to see.
With that,
Zach
without a
Edey,
doubt.
Donovan Clingan. There's a lot of UConn this, UConn that. I'm starting to think maybe UConn, let me introduce you to Zach. You know what I'm saying? Edey's going to be eating. I'm going to have to take Purdue.
You're riding with
I'm going to
Purdue?
have to take
Look,
Purdue.
I like
I
it.
thought
I
about
like
this
it.
long and hard today. Had to really, get into a meditative state.
Yeah.
Purdue right now on Bet Online. Go over to Bet Online right now. Plus 270 money line. Forget the points. Tell them you hold those points. Plus 270 money line. A lot of good bets on the board.
Yeah, I got to roll with UConn. It's again, shocker. It's been pretty chalky, the Final Four. I dropped a ball into a little bit of water today. Watched the way it reacted. Really like how I felt about it.
You didn't tell me all that.
So like you kind of
Now you got inside info.
what I do in the privacy of my own home, David, when it's come to making picks. That's between me, the home, and God. I'm gonna roll with UConn. Blaine, quickly. Who are you riding?
I'm going to take my time, to be honest. I'm going UConn, and I'm going big.
Big.
I'm going double-digit spread here.
Okay.
Ass-kicking of a lifetime. It's like one of those things, especially if you've been in high school football. It's like when you're running the state, you're trying to make that run to state. It just matters who wins the South.
Yeah.
If you win the South, whatever team you're about to play from up north, you're going to kick their ass. This is one of those things. UConn's a proven team. Cancel out Zach Edey and Clingan. Give me UConn support players every day of the week.
Well, when I look at this matchup, and again in the chat, please let us know who you think's going to win. Again, who's riding with David? Who's riding with us in UConn? You look at matchups. Obviously, you start in the front court with the big guys, with Zach Edey and Clingan. If anything down low that's a stalemate against Purdue is obviously going to put you in plus territory if you're UConn. And Clingan is a guy, and we talked about this in the morning on Crane and Company. I think Clingan could front Zach Edey a little bit because now he's not 7'4", but he's 7'2". He's got a long wingspan. If you've noticed, when DJ Burns and some of these other big guys tried to front Edey, they would throw it right over their heads. Edey would get it, dunk the ball. He wasn't able to back DJ Burns down. I wonder if he'll be able to back Clingan down, but I don't think UConn's going to have to double down low the whole game. Now, if Edey's beating up on him and beating up on him and beating up on him, and he's hitting those mid-range tangerine tosses, as I call them, because that's what it looks like when he throws the basketball in the goal, then they may adjust. If it turns into a guard versus guard matchup, I am super NL with UConn right now. I'm just head over heels in love with them. Castle, Cam, all those guys. And Braden Smith, he's going to have to show up, but these guards from UConn are pretty big.
Which I wonder who Castle's going to guard. That's a question, because after watching the way that he guarded Mark Sears, and Mark Sears still had, 20?
Put him a lawyer?
Yeah, or does he just like suffocate Braden Smith so he can't distribute the ball?
I didn't think you have to do that. You put Newton on Braden Smith. I'm not worried about Braden Smith.
So who? Yeah, no. And so who would you put Castle on?
I'd put Castle on that guy with the dreads.
Yeah.
The three-point shooter for them.
The young guy.
The young guy.
He's like shooting. What is he like? 45.
Yeah, I'd put him
plus.
on him.
Yeah,
but he's hitting them in big games too.
This isn't
a you were hitting them against William and Mary. I mean, you're doing it in the elite.
I think that's probably the right move for Castle. One other interesting thing here, as we talk about Edey and Donovan Clingan and whether he's going to front him and is that a stalemate down low. One of the most impressive things about Zach Edey is the amount of minutes he plays per game.
Yeah.
Think about this. He's averaging 9 more minutes played per game than Donovan Clingan is. Zach Edey's averaging 32 minutes a game. Clingan's at 22. That's 10 minutes where Clingan could be out of the ball game where Zach Edey's able to have his way with maybe a smaller defender that's on him.
Well, I hate to take a line from Dan Fouts, but this is the Bourbon Bowl, man. You can't hold anything back. If I got to put you out there for 40 minutes, I'll put you out there for 40. But UConn's depth, with Sampson coming in off the bench, I think when you see, is it going to be a game between Matt Painter and Dan Hurley where it's, if your guy goes out, I'm going to take my big guy out so we can rest him. We're always going to put him in there together. UConn obviously has a much better avenue to be able to do that with Sampson coming in down low. Another thing we talked about, and this has been a little bit of a controversial with Purdue in this tournament, especially against Tennessee, was, the officiating, the way the game is officiated. It's hard, I think, to officiate Zach Edey when he's going up against somebody that's way smaller than him. That's pretty obvious. When they're a similar size, I think that the game is a little bit easier to officiate. The only thing, and I say this about whether it's baseball and umpires, whether it's football and holding and pass interference, whether it's basketball and fouls, if you're going to call it one way on one end, call it that way on the other end. At least let me know as a player and as a coach how the game is going to be called. I wonder if there's a prop bet out there, and we're going to get to bets, that if a 3-second violation will be called today. Because there's going to be more guys parked in the lane than when those climate activists chain themselves to an interstate, right? Guys aren't going to go out of there. I wonder if they're going to call it, if they may call it early to try and get some of those guys to move. But the officiating and obviously the free throw line is going to be huge here. One of the areas as well, and this is another thing we alluded to, is that UConn's basically really good at everything. The one thing they don't do at an exceptional rate is turn the other team over. But they don't really turn the ball over, so it's almost a net even. You know what I'm saying? So again, if Purdue does turn the ball over, I know this is an obvious thing to say, that's how all of a sudden you look up and you're like, how did UConn go on a 19-3 run, and how are we down by 17 points? And then they're just going to suffocate you and you can't come back. So if I'm UConn, and David, I want to throw this one at you before we get to the chat, why would I at least not try and get Zach Edey in some foul trouble early?
Everyone tries. Everyone tries.
I agree.
He's just so good. But again, you have to try. You have to try. All I was saying this week is that can't be your only game plan against Zach Edey, because that's usually what you're thinking against a guy who's 7 foot plus like that. But he just does such a great job of staying out of foul trouble. And I know a lot of people were disappointed, like in some games in the tournament or in the Tennessee game especially, that fouls weren't being called on him. There's a large enough sample size now with Zach Edey's back-to-back player of the year. This is just something that he does well. He plays without getting in foul trouble. And not every single one of those games is being that poorly officiated.
Well, I think that's one of his biggest areas of growth these past 2 years. That, the free throw line, the ability to keep getting extended out and making those shots, stamina. You look at his body. I mean, his body's changed. He's a little bit trimmer. He's a little bit leaner, which is scary to think about when, you're basically the size of a normal doorway.
I mean, it was 2 years ago he was splitting time with Travion Williams at the 5.
God,
and I thought Purdue
had Ivy.
I thought Purdue was stronger when Williams was in there, and Jaden Ivey at playing guard, because Williams was such a good passer down low. Now Zach Edey's playing almost the entire game.
Well, we always thought if they didn't win it with that team, you're not going to win it. That was the biggest knock on Matt Painter, and then this team goes all the way to the national championship. The problem is you got to play the Globonauts from UConn. But we want to put our bet graphics up there. We're going to do that in 1 second. We got to let you know regardless of what you're betting on, whether it's the games tonight, whether it's prop bets, whether it's parlays, whether it's Major League Baseball, anything like that, our friends over at betonline.ag have you absolutely covered. And when you use the promo code BOOSTER, BOOSTER, you get a 50% instant deposit bonus, all right, of up to $1,000. So you don't have to be a mathematician. You put in $1,000, you get $500. That's betonline.ag. There's no .gov. It's not .com. It's not .fed. It's betonline.ag. Use that promo code BOOSTER, and get in on some of these bettery bets with us. Bet online, where the options are endless, and so is the fun. God, I tell you what, I added that.
I love that.
It sounds super dope. All right, here we go. Whose beautiful face is that on the screen? Oh, wait, 'tis mine. Here's what I got tonight. UConn, -7. Fight me at -105. I believe it. It's been a chalk sesh the whole time. I think it's going to be close in the first half. We're going to get to that, but then UConn's going to pull away. I know the over's gone down to 143. I'm not over here sweating. All right, give me the over at 145.5. That's at a smooth 110. I put that out earlier. I do like the under for the first half. I think it's going to be close, but it's 68.5. That's a -115. And then the largest lead under 14.5.
I like that. Okay.
UConn scares me late if they start running, kind of the way we saw against Alabama. But whenever you have that, like you said, that thing down low in Zach Edey, it's going to be hard to get too far away. Those are the 4 I'm going with. And then I'm live betting the hell out of this thing. That's another thing. We're going to be live betting through betonline.ag.
What do you like, Blaine?
Pull them up there. Let's see them.
Let's get graphic together.
God, it's a beautiful stash. I'm rolling with UConn -7 too. Hashtag I believe. I'm going UConn -4 in the first half. Hashtag I believe anymore. Give me UConn TTP over 76. Free throws. I think they shoot the 3-ball well today. Purdue TTP under 69. Little struggle bus from the Purdue Boilermakers today. I like UConn, and I like UConn to run away with this thing late.
UConn, they make you more uncomfortable than the time you walked in on your aunt changing at that pool party.
God. That is disgusting. I tried to forget about that. Bring mine up. All right, there they go. I like the UConn TTP over 76 as well. It just went down. It's at 75. And that's -120 on the odds. So I'd say everyone listening, get in on that now. Purdue +4 in the first half. We've seen some teams be able to keep it close with UConn in the first half. It's that first 4 minutes before the commercial break of the second half where UConn's really been taken off. Zach Edey, 25 points and 13 boards. He's averaging more than that in both categories for the tournament. That's +223. Let's see if he can do it against Donovan Clingan, who's 7'2". And then the first shot of the night is a make at +126. Blaine, I think you have the free throws.
Question, though. If you get fouled in the act of shooting and you go to the line and make that first free throw,
then I would lose and blame.
See, I feel that to me, though, that shouldn't be like that.
Look, as long as I hit in your book, then I'm good.
Yeah, well, to me, you won your money.
Quick note, because you took the Purdue under, did a little deep dive here. We've been talking a lot about how UConn, obviously, 5 straight wins in the tournament this year, 6 in a row last year to win the championship, won every single one of those 11 games by more than double digits. Here's another little fun fact. Last year, they didn't give up more than 65 points in the NCAA tournament. That was the 3rd round against Arkansas. So far this year, the most points they've given up is 72 when they played the high-flying Alabama the other day. Other than that, 58's the most points they've given up to Northwestern.
Well, that's the part of UConn that's the scariest. It's like this is a complete team, right? This is the whole thing. This is offensively, defensively, the special teams of basketball, inbounds, free throws, things like that. They do a really good job of facilitating. They never panic. It feels like they're a chameleon. They can play a lot of different ways, but eventually they get you to play the way they want to. All right, let's get to the chat.
All right, chat, hit that like, hit subscribe button. If you donate on topic, I will read it. If not, I'll catch you a little bit later in the live stream. We're going to start off with J.A. What's up, brother? Is it true that UConn would have covered this line every game of the tourneys so far and last year? If so, how do you not take UConn?
We looked at the scores this morning. We went back we looked at Florida's scores. The Florida team that went back-to-back to see how dominant they were compared to this UConn team. I just think again, betting on UConn to cover after what we've seen from Dan Hurley and this whole program is the smartest way to go about it. I would be more surprised if they didn't, even though it's a national championship game. I mean, again, that game against Alabama felt kind of close, but didn't feel close, and that feels like the closest game they played, and they won by 14.
Yeah, the closest tournament game they played in 2 years was 13 points when they beat Miami in the Final Four.
Yep. Let's go to Craig Skiff. What's up, Craig? My best bet is UConn -7. My prediction is UConn 73, Purdue 61. Almost got my national championship matchup correctly, but can't bet against the Huskies tonight.
Yep, smart man.
All right, let's go to David S. $5 donation. Appreciate it, David. As a Florida fan, I'm not ready for our streak of being the last team to go back-to-back to end, but I've got UConn 79, 65. The Huskies are just too good this year. Let's go to Tom Cat. Bobcat says UConn over Purdue, then Dan Hurley to my Wildcats plus 2,500.
That's another thing we broke down today, like a fat kid next to a cupcake factory, Calipari going to Arkansas, Kentucky one of the prettiest girls at the dance when it comes to basketball. That's their thing. I'd throw the bag at Dan Hurley, make him tell me no. I'd throw the bag at Nate Oates, make him tell me no. But if it's Kentucky, at the end of you've heard Scott Drew. It's Kentucky. So it's going to be hard for a lot of people to turn those guys down. Chris Beard talked about that a little bit earlier. But yeah, it's going to have to be Dan Hurley and then everybody else.
So Jay Wright told him what?
Jay Wright was a firm no.
Firm no.
He said it's a firm
Why?
no. And you know what? Yeah, dude, you got a great gig. You did your thing at Villanova. You won your natties.
I'm saying, why not? Kentucky came calling. I know you like TV, but,
I don't know. Jay Wright's good, too, man.
I know. It's like one of those things when I used to watch John Gruden call Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I was like, you're really great at this. I love hearing this, but you're a coach. You're a ball coach.
I think John wants to get back.
And then he didn't.
Yeah, well.
No. This was the first time.
Okay. Before
this was the 10-year. This was the 10-year gap beforehand.
Let's go to Will Pope. He says, I need UConn to win, cover, and the over of 145, or I'm going to be absolutely in shock.
So I'm on an island.
Well,
I'm on an island.
I'm still reading.
Here.
I'm still reading. I'm still reading.
Yeah, I'm wondering if anybody's just on Purdue.
I don't know if this is real or not. If it is, buddy, I'm sweating it out with you. Cole Bayer says, I have $48K on UConn.
No, you don't.
On UConn
cover?
what?
I think money line.
Just money line. To win what? $30?
That you probably win
It's
30,000.
Look, Cole, if you're for real, I will ride this one. I will ride through the mist of Avalon with you, dog.
How am I
I don't
gonna
know if
cheer
you've
for
ever seen
Purdue
you in
after
the
hearing
chat
that?
before, but if you're dropping 48 stacks on UConn and you got the live stream on, we just became best friends, buddy.
How am I supposed to cheer for Purdue after that?
Hey,
I can't cheer for Purdue when our boys got 48 stacks.
This will cheer you up, though.
His brother.
His brother got
SGR.
50.
$5 donation. David,
Come on.
so glad you're taking Purdue.
Let's go.
So my UConn bets will cash.
Yes.
Thank you, David. Not convinced on the overs, but I took the spread for UConn.
No, Cole
Go
Bayer.
Bears.
Hold on. Who's got 48K? Because I'm going to switch my pick to UConn.
No,
unless
don't
he
do that.
lets me in.
Don't do that.
I need some equity.
David, dog.
I got 5K on UK Connecticut covered. I need that.
Hey, so listen, Cole, the fact, and listen, David gets a lot of his predictions right.
Yeah.
We joke. But the fact that David picked Purdue and you got 48 stacks on it.
Just wait. This one's going to hit.
Here's the thing,
know
though.
what?
I'm going to be honest.
Hold on.
Hey,
I'm taking Adams. Hold on.
Cope 19. I've been betting Purdue. I bet Purdue to win it all in March at plus 700.
Okay.
I'm debating if I should cash out now, but I think I'm going to.
What are the numbers?
Ride it.
I need to know the numbers. You can't
Plus 700.
tell me about a murder and not tell me what the autopsy told you. I got to know. If we're going to be making those decisions, here's the thing, though. $48,000. I'm going to tell you something. There is no live stream. There is me in my house with
In
the
a
TV.
closet.
The animals are outside. My wife's it may be girls' night. Like, first off, she probably wouldn't know that I would do that, so I'd be dead anyway if it didn't hit. But at the end of the day, 48,000, it's me, the TV, and God, buddy. That's it.
You know what?
You want to talk about rooting?
I'm going to take Adams' college fund and put it on Purdue tonight.
Well, he's
We'll
going to
take
get a
Adams.
scholarship anyway. He's going to be 9 feet tall, David. He's going to be the next Zach Edey.
Oh, man.
God, Cole. You really got 48,000 on it? I mean,
That's such a specific number, too.
that's specific.
Like, not 50, not 45.
$5 donation for some guy named Victor Dunning.
Oh, God, get this clown out of here.
This makes me feel better. Says Purdue will cover. Take all your money.
Take all your money, put it on UConn.
Take all your money now.
Yeah,
And you go put it on UConn
yeah.
to cover.
Why you
Victor,
say that?
that's our good friend.
That's-
You remember, you met him at my wedding. Victor.
Oh.
Lawyer.
Vicky.
Diesel.
Wait,
Yeah, the one that
Victor's riding with
talks
Purdue?
about all the time.
Covering.
let's go, Victor.
Good,
Come on,
good.
Victor.
David does it together.
Let's go, baby.
Victor and Cone
Big
together.
Ten in the
God,
house.
if I'm Matt Painter, I'd be puking on the bench right now.
He's not. They're calm, collected.
Let's go to Adam Mack. He says, I locked in UConn at minus 9.5 this morning for plus 130.
Okay.
Double-digit run continues.
I like how you kept
Tonight.
that under the double. That's very smart, very surgical.
That's a
Wouldn't
good
be
bet.
surprised if you're either a doctor or training to become one.
Let's go to a $2 donation from Timothy from Green Bay. Says, I got Purdue by 10. Huge win for the Big Ten tonight.
Purdue by 10? What are those odds?
Somebody call the cops.
What are those odds?
Somebody call the cops. Either you
I
may
love
have
it.
been into the cold sodas a little bit too early.
Bury them. Just bury him, Purdue.
Yeah, Cole's going to bury himself if that happens.
Let's go to a $2 donation from Justin. It says Nate Oates to Kentucky, War Damn Eagle.
Well,
Man, it's kind of starting to smell like Nate Oates is climbing that list.
Well, hey, here's what I'll say. It's the same thing I said about the Chris Beard Arkansas stuff. Happens this way in college football and in most coaching searches. Professional, a little bit different. But in college, typically the first guy you hear never gets it. Never gets it. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened before, but typically that's not how it works out. We'll see.
Man, is Billy Donovan coming back to college? That's my question.
I don't know. Here's my question: do you have that do you have that cutter? Or do you have the cool one with like that can?
I have both. Which one do you want?
Give me.
You want a cutter or you want the punch?
Give me the punch.
Punch him in the face.
Punch me in the face, David.
Let's go to Hunter. He says the aliens had a great day today. First the eclipse. Now we get to watch Clingan and Edey. Hachiman is mid. Love y'all.
Love you.
Hachi, man.
What do you like? What's Hachi, man?
He is, Hunter. He is. We all know it, and someone needs to tell him. Okay?
Who's Hachi, man?
No, y'all don't get it. Let's go to 46 was a fix. Says this game will decide my bracket pool. If UConn wins, I win the pool.
Oh.
Purdue wins, I lose. Buddy, I am in the same exact boat you are, and I found out this morning. I got a text.
Is it a money pool or is it for
money pool? $500.
Okay.
The winner takes it home. UConn wins, I cover. Purdue, and I'm 82%.
Hold on. I thought you had North Carolina winning it all.
No, that was I made multiple brackets in different pools.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could just make a bunch of different ones.
Well,
that's the thing. You can make 32.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Now,
one
look,
bracket.
making one bracket.
Well, it's money. You have to pay money for every entry.
Yeah.
Whatever.
One bracket.
Yeah.
No, that's not how things work. This is America.
I don't care. I like things pure.
Give me 32 tries. I'll get the winner.
All right, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We appreciate you guys, everybody in here in the chat. We're about to kick this bad boy off. We're about to tip this bad boy off. Gonna find out early, I think, friends. Gonna find out early. Purdue better be hitting shots if they're gonna have a chance.
All right.
Also, I got a bet.
Also, I have money on Edey to score first or Clingan to score first. Edey's plus 300, Clingan's plus 425.
So if either one of them make that first shot, you double up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Of course, Purdue
Come
controls
on.
the tip.
Feed it down low. Feed it down low.
Yeah, you got a little
get him a
man.
touch. Let's get him a touch.
God, I feel like you got to go up with that, man.
Give him a touch.
Clingan's not fronting them. God, Cam Spence is on that person like a journalist on a big story.
There we go.
Here
There we
it
go.
is.
Come on.
Let's find
Little
out.
jump hook.
Let's
Come
find
on.
out.
Come on.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
Uh-oh.
We're fighting for rebound.
Good. Let's beat their ass.
That's a good start. Blaine's already walking around. We're 30 seconds in. You know, that's how you know it's going to be a good
The
time.
difference.
Maybe let's spin baseline there.
It's one of them tangerine tosses, man.
He's not 6'9", buddy.
Look at Clingan.
Oh.
All right, let's see if the White Knight's going to shoot this first three. Oh, it's gonna be
I will
bad.
also take a
Switch
clean.
it.
Miss this.
All right.
Good look.
That's a good look.
Let's get him a touch. Let's get him a touch. Pick and roll.
Yep. That's a good move. That's
All
a
right.
big boy move.
All right, I hit the plus 126, though.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. UConn got a good look last time. They're just going to run their stuff, dude. There's going to be no panic. I wonder how much they're going to go to Clingan with that Edey matchup down low. Look at Cam. Show him the truth. America! America, baby! If that's
Get hot,
going
kid.
in, if that's going in,
Get hot, kid.
he's going to hit threes and then sell you a great life insurance plan. So Edey's 0 for 1. Clingan hadn't taken a shot. 2 threes for UConn.
All
Like
this just to
two
post sack
attempts.
Edey.
For
Yeah.
sure. Why would you not? And he's going to roll. He's going to roll. Throw it up.
And one.
Wow. All right.
Hey, let's go make our
that
free
on?
throws.
Who was that on? Like that we're scoring points early. That's fine. I can understand that call. If that's how you're going to call it, then that's how you need to call it. It needs to go both ways. It's like I said in the open. Lance Jones. Potatoes. All right, get back into it. It's glad we didn't start out with nobody scoring for the first 4 minutes. Let's see. When do you work it down to Clingan? Yeah, and one. Okay, all right. Boys, this one may be high scoring, boys. I wonder that if you look at the pace of this game, this seems like this is how it's going to be the whole game. You'll have some breakaways, but everybody's going to get in their stuff. They're going to run their sets, try and work it down to whichever tree is available. But it's always in these games when we talk about Clingan and we talk about Edey, it's always the ancillary guys that step up and win you the game, right? Just pure. God, we lost to Yale. God, I'm still pissed about it. We lost to the blue-haired protesters.
Yeah. They play in the same league as Dartmouth.
Incredible. All right, 5-5. Look at Dan Hurley. He's already pissed, and I love it. Gonna pick him up, make him go 90 feet.
Is that Castle on him?
Mm-hmm. That's yeah.
Tree. Nope.
Ooh.
Dude, Clingan his feet are so good, man. Clingan's feet are so good.
Set up. Yeah.
Here he goes. Ding, 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 ding.
That's so nice.
Just take him to the Y.
So nice.
Just take him to the Y.
Come on.
Just take him to the Y. God, he just smells like Gonzaga.
Find him.
Dude, just hanging around. Braden Smith, here you go.
Why
Go to the right.
Spin baseline, though.
Dude, the fact that he can make
we can't
that
just go to our right all the time.
If I'm UConn, though, dude, you're going to have to make that the whole game.
Mm-mm.
Clingan's not forcing it offensively.
How did you miss that?
Got a lot of good looks. Oh,
What
no.
are we doing here?
Goodness.
Wow.
We're just throwing the basketball away?
Unforced turnover. Look, UConn's getting some good looks, dude. I mean, he's going right. It's like Zoolander. He can't turn left.
Man, he really can't turn left, huh?
He's not an ambi-turner. You had him at 25.
He's averaging 28 and 15. I got him 20.
25 and 13 is what you said, right? Oh, God. Get the ball.
Yes, 25 and 13.
Let him hang, Cam. Let him hang. Oh, what a... Let him hang, young fella. Oh.
That European shit.
Let him hang. Let's take him to NATO. Tell him why they're not invited. Tell you, it's just another good look for UConn.
You can't let him have it there.
He's going. Oh, there's the left.
There's the left. There's the left. There we go.
He did go left. Blue steel. No,
Blue steel.
Magnum.
Early.
Magnum.
Early in the ball game.
There it is. Magnum. I mean, everybody's getting the looks they want, to be honest with you. This ought to be interesting.
Full of J.
Cash. Dude, that white boy's a problem. Yeah, Ricky Stanicki's a problem, buddy. High percentage shots.
Just front him, dog.
I'm wondering, it's what we talked about before the game. I wonder why you wouldn't at least attempt it early. I'm telling you. He's going to fight him. Great pass. Great pass. Oh, my God. Get it to Cam.
Oh, you're
out of bounds. We're going this way.
Doing too much.
We're going this way.
Doing too much. Hey, like the start in the over.
Hey.
I like the start in the over.
A lot of energy.
All right, let's get to the chat.
Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
Have you puked yet? Because I have for you. Yes, we're at the first media timeout. I believe it's 15:47, something like that.
Yep.
It's 11-9.
Mm-hmm.
And we're rocking and rolling. It's a high-flying start. All right. I like the music on this commercial. Yeah, disco. Disco.
Try to check the live odds here.
I'm trying to find it, Clint. Clint, you donated, buddy. I'm trying to find your comment under the donations. I appreciate $30 donation.
Appreciate it, Clint.
Appreciate it, buddy. It's going to back up Bitch Warmer. You guys doing player props? I can only do sleeper bets in this North Korean dictatorship I live under. Trying to work my way up to 48K.
Yeah, look. We've got some props. We've got some, mains. Just depends.
Let's go to a $5 donation from Mike RFF Lifestyle. Who was the most disappointing team in the tournament, in your opinion?
Auburn.
Other than Auburn.
Auburn.
Who was your favorite high seed this team in this tournament? Sorry, fellas, been watching too much Bluey.
Now, NC State, highest seed that I had the most fun watching. Auburn, for obvious reasons.
Let's go to a $5 donation from Charles Dossett. What's up, Charles? Thanks for the shout out today, Blaine. I hope you don't wait till tomorrow to read this. Got UConn covering the spread. I love to see it. Let's go to that guy you know. Love the CNC crew. Selfless for the Booster Club.
Look,
All for y'all.
It's all for y'all. Now listen, can I be coerced into come watching the national championship game surrounded by friendship, pizza, chips, and cookie cake? Look, I'm just a red-blooded American. All right, that's how I live my life. But yes, and cigars.
Shout out to Michael Knowles.
Yeah,
Mayflower. First Mayflower up.
Yeah. Or the shirt.
So do a $2 donation from David's truly Darby Lou Cone. Says Nate Goats is staying at Bama. Hashtag
Nate Goats?
RMFT.
And you got to win one first before I start calling you Nate Goats.
Nate Goats.
Even though, hey, I'm men's.
I love it. Final four, y'all.
Let's go to Sedation Sage. Says, question for the boys. Can the Lady Ballers score 30 points on either of these teams?
30?
On these two teams?
In a full game?
No.
30?
Y'all seen Tyler Fisher?
Yeah, listen, it could be us three, but we need two,
Now, in yesterday's championship game, yeah.
Yeah, in yesterday's championship, I'm lifting up the
sure.
trophy, pointing and laughing at Dawn Staley.
She would have celebrated
She would have
celebrated it. She's all about it.
She would have loved it.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, too, if you're in the chat, please. Thank you.
Go to Detox with Russ. Which team do you guys think has more pressure on them? The defending champs or Purdue?
Man, that's a good question.
I think you always look at the favorite, right?
It's got to be UConn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both playing pretty free right now, though.
Hey, by the way, before we get back, did y'all see they're making a Bambi movie, but it's a horror movie?
Bambi?
Like Winnie the Pooh?
They did Winnie the Pooh. It's called Bambi: The Reckoning.
Really?
Yeah.
From
Apparently
Bambi's
he's
point of
pissed.
view.
They shot his mom.
Yeah.
Tried to kill my father, y'all. All right, 11-9. I'm going to spark mine after yours, David. I love how early you're diving into this. Wait, they called that out on UConn?
Travel.
Oh, it stepped out of bounds. That's
Travel.
right. Oh, they called it travel. 5-star, sir. Braden Smith. Woo! Oh, my God.
Feed him. Pacific Rim in real life.
God, do I just go live bet the over right now?
Hadn't really moved.
At betonline.ag.
147.5.
And use promo code Booster?
148.5 now.
Good. Roll. Show him the dragon. Touch me. God, you love to see it. You know, the funny part is, I don't feel like Purdue could play any better, really, than what they're playing right now.
No.
And they're still, we watched this with Bama. You're still down 3.
Front them. Get in front of them.
Not there. Let him take it there. Once he gets below that free throw line.
Play back.
Roll.
You got to make
That's
those.
a great
that
job
run.
by Clingan. That's a foul. That's a great job by Clingan.
Wow. Man, Braden Smith's got to make those.
I mean, that just
You got him
late. He was late on the jump. God, look at that. Just imagine being 7'4".
I do every day.
Yeah, well, you're 6'7",
and I just
so you're a
can't.
lot closer. You can smell it. I'm like, God, is Cam still out there? Yeah, he is. Out there just wearing that T-shirt underneath. I love how UConn wears T-shirts underneath their stuff. I swear it helps. Here he is.
Ooh.
God, that just sucks.
Good. Kick it out.
You got plenty of time.
Ooh,
Oh, my God, dude.
Send that, Zach.
God, Zach Edey's like COVID in 2020.
He's everywhere.
Buddy, that ain't going to work.
No. Four seconds. You won't. In his face.
Board.
Oh, good hands. Well, Zach Edey just a monster. Sometimes that's just going to happen. You just got to live
Let's
with
get him a touch here. Man, I don't know how I feel about the high pick and roll with Zach.
Just get in position.
Trying to get in position. God, now I just...
There we go. Eat.
His shot.
Come on.
It's his shot.
You got to start ripping out the ball or something.
All right, here we go. UConn answer, babe. Zach's got 8 on 4 for 6. Uh-oh. That's
Nice
really
take.
nice.
Nice take.
That's really nice.
Start doubling them. I'm already sick of it.
I wonder if they're ever going to take Edey out of this game.
No. It's the Bourbon Bowl.
Yeah. Can be
I
as
need
effective as a
25 and
decoy as he can
13.
as a scorer. Here we go.
25 and 13. Come on.
Right. Oh, good.
There we go. Look at that move. And 1. Monster.
Dan, you have to do something.
I knew from the first time I saw this kid when we
right.
got him on 7-footer island.
Hey, one thing, turn the teleprompter around. Y'all are putting the words in backwards. It's like I'm reading North Korean. Right now, the score is 16-15. Zach Edey's going to the line to shoot a free throw. Just to update y'all, there's 12 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game. I'll try and give you all the score in the update. I know time delay in different places. I'm not a TV doctor, so I don't know exactly how it works. But
You don't speak North Korean?
not anymore.
Oh.
I got in a car accident. Now I speak German. It's weird. God, EDR. I don't know, David. That 25 and 13 is looking pretty
Let's
healthy
go.
early, bud. But look, UConn, they'll play with their food a little bit in the first half. I'd be shocked if Edey can keep playing this consistently. Oh, got away with it. Great pass.
Great pass.
I'm telling you, man, this is about to be a hell of a basketball game. All right, 18-16, UConn up.
Press.
Under 12, so we'll have a media timeout, next stoppage in play. There'll be 300 media timeouts in this game like there always is. There's the roll. There's the roll. Sampson's in the game. There's the double, Blaine. Dan Hurley said, screw it. I'm not waiting anymore. That's what
Look
can't
at that.
happen.
Look at that.
That's what can't happen.
Good job.
That's
Good
over
job.
the back.
Over. There we go. Thank you, brother. All right, media timeout, 18-16. UConn is up. Long way to go if you're a UConn fan. If you're Cole and you may have 48,000 in this game, don't panic, buddy. We've seen this movie before. You'll blink your eyes twice. UConn will be up 17. Speaking of Cole, is he alive? Dude, I don't know how. There's no way.
Over-under's up to 150.5.
Good.
The line is staying pretty steady at -6.5 UConn.
They watch UConn like we have. When's the run come? The biggest question in this game is when UConn does make that run, can Purdue punch back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it's going to come down to. All right. Blaine, investigate over there and get investigations.
Okay.
I mean, it's commercial.
Let's go to Chris Shannon. What's up, Chris? Says tic-tac fouls, and it's already feeling one-sided.
I don't know. I feel like
I
it's
don't
been
think so.
pretty even. I think it's been pretty even.
Yeah.
I'd give it a little more time.
All right, let's go to Christopher Jordan. What's up, Chris? I do not call traveling or carrying anymore. Maybe 2% of the time. I watch them do in the NBA every day.
Yeah,
And the girls' game, too. I was surprised at how many travels they called in the women's game.
Yeah, it's called way more in the college game. Again, there's not been a 3 seconds called. I haven't really seen anybody parking in the lane too long. That's the one I'm interested to see if the officials try and get in on that action.
All right, let's go to a $2 donation from Justin Alfriere. What's up, Jay? He says, why is Nova so mid, and why should Jay even go back to Kentucky or go to Kentucky?
Well, Nova's so mid. One reason because Jay's not there anymore. I wouldn't go back to. I think Jay Wright's made his money. I think he's in a pretty good spot right now. I wouldn't fault Jay Wright either way. What a great high-class problem to have.
Yeah.
Do I stay and broadcast at the highest level of the sport, or do I go coach at one of the biggest blue bloods in the sport?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Let's go to Jonathan Herndon. He says, Edey looks like a goth kid from Toy Story, had a mushroom from Mario. I'm sick of watching this.
That is one of the most random and most accurate descriptions I've ever heard in my life.
As someone whose son
Kudos to
watches
you,
the new
son,
Mario movie 3 times a day.
Dude, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
That new Mario movie is a good movie.
Let's go to King Don Sobek. What's up, King Don? When Edey gets tired, Purdue is so screwed.
Well, look, again, to use the Dan Fouts quote, man, this is a Bourbon Bowl. You can't hold anything back. There ain't no getting tired. There's 35 media timeouts.
He averages 32 minutes a game.
Yeah, it's I'm keeping him until the motor stops on this one.
Let's go to Jan B. He says, I don't know if UConn can make a run. They can't get offensive rebounds with Edey out there.
I'd give him time. It's like Gravity. It's a John Mayer song. Remember, if you donate, it's on topic. We will read it. Oh, your girl Tracy Woodson's out there, man.
Go Blue.
Michigan alum, right?
Go Blue.
Dan Hurley, just saying all the right things. He's not as pissed as what I thought he would be. He's not as red yet. Give him about 3-4 more minutes.
Oh, he'll get there.
About that 8-minute mark, he'll be over there biting through chairs and cups, and it'll work. Who's at the line? Is it Zach? No. Yeah. Why not? Give it to him I'd give it to Edey every single possession. Okay, so the backup has 2. 18-16 UConn, 11 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half if you're trying to match up with us. Exactly. Remember, if you're in the chat, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're going to get there during the commercial breaks when we can.
I wish they'd show a replay of that foul.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Just drop.
Wow.
Okay, I mean, you're going to have to make that.
Nice shot.
I'd much rather you have to make the high lollipop than just throw it up to the dragon and let him catch it and just breathe fire on everyone. See, Clingan's got what, 2? He had that dunk. Gosh. Wow. All right, Purdue hanging in there. Good. You'll live with that all day. All day. Any possession where Edey doesn't get a touch is a failed possession.
True.
Cut. Great cut. I mean,
never calls anything on him.
Nope, that ain't going to work.
Wow.
Pace is picked up.
They're going at each other.
Corner. Show him the dragon. America. Let's go. 18. It's 21-18, UConn over Purdue. 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Answer. Get Edey a touch.
Let's get a steal and a dunk here. Dribble one off your foot, Braden. Dribble one off your foot. That looked like a foul.
Yep, that's a foul.
I mean, God, this 2
They call that on Clingan.
Okay, DR.
Yeah.
Does Clingan have one yet? I know the backup has 2.
He has one?
He has 1, I believe.
The backup has 2. So how well will Edey shoot at the free throw line?
Good free throw shooter.
Yeah. He's got a nice, I mean, about as good of a touch as you're going to have. Look how big his hands are.
Nice shot.
Ooh, got a little jinx. Little live streamer jinx. Yeah, there's Dan. All right. Still 21-18 here. He'll make this one. He always make the second. Cash. All right. Can UConn put 2 scores back to back here? Could start a little bit of a mini run. Let's see. Looks like they're in man. Roll, Clingan, roll. Ooh. You got to make that big
That's
fella.
not a foul?
You got to make that big fella. Saw him. Yeah, it's basically Zach Edey keeping them close.
Wow.
Braden Smith
Smith's
played good last
shots,
game, man. Didn't play good last game. Playing good this game. Yeah, he's got that. Got that moxie. Who's it going to be, UConn? Who's it going to be? Roll. Go in. Short. 21-21, 8:40 to go. There'll be another media timeout under the 8-minute mark.
Oh.
Travel.
Was that Gillis?
6 on UConn. Went away from the bonus.
Oh, I thought that was Gillis.
Let me see. Oh, God. 10 and back got hit in the
where it doesn't
where it don't feel good. Offensive foul. All right. Turnover. God, how many guys have 2? Samson, Johnson, and DR for UConn.
I think
that's
Purdue
2 on Lance
2.
Jones.
One guy on 2.
Purdue's got 3 total team fouls right now. I mean, and they're already in the bonus. That's what they do. Run game. Oh, Cam, they're trying to find him. Here he goes. God.
Turnover. Run it.
Turnover. Yeah, there you go. I mean, dude, he's making that, bro.
Come on, man.
Look, let's be realistic.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out here.
I'm not feeling good about that first half under. It's 23-21 Purdue, 7:40 in the first half. Got to make one. Oh, God, that looked good. What a great block out by Clingan Wren.
Clingan just getting his ass whooped.
Nope. I'm telling you, it's, you feel like both these teams are getting shots they want. Maybe Purdue here a little bit more lately. It started out UConn was getting. So what you got to do, man?
It's a good take.
Hang. Yeah. Edey hadn't been out. They hadn't taken him out in the first half. Look at him. He's sweating like a sinner in church, buddy. I'd run him. Oh my God.
Travel.
That's a travel.
Tired.
Good.
Tired, big fella.
But see, now you get a media timeout because there's 45,000 timeouts in the basketball game.
Yeah.
So it's 23-23, 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half. Chat, how are we feeling? It's an emotional time. I got a cigar, and Zach Edey's tired.
Let's go to Ice. He says, my brother played basketball and just wanted to be 6 foot, but he's 5'11". Ha ha. Bro, this guy's 7'4". Can he just, score every basket for Purdue?
He is.
I mean, I don't think it's a crazy. I mean, 7'4". Here's the thing. I don't see any 7-footers working at Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you're 7 feet tall, you're on a basketball team. I've never been to Foot Locker and looked up Bobon's handing me shoes.
Yeah.
You just don't see them. I don't see them out in the public.
It's for those of us who keep up with March Madness every year, keep in mind 2 years ago he was the same height. Not nearly the dominant player.
He hadn't gotten shorter.
He's improved in so many facets. We already mentioned a couple, but like we said, stamina. He's been playing most of these games.
For sure, and I don't blame him.
If Edey and Purdue, I'll go back and find the name. If Edey and Purdue pulled this out, does this go down as one of the greatest college b-ball seasons / performances by an individual player?
One of the most dominant that I can remember by one guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't really remember Shaq.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's some similarities.
All right, let's go to Mr. Big Shot. He says, big fella feels like he's on the ropes. And guess what? Again, he gets saved by the bell. I'm sick of all these TV timeouts.
They save you if you're a team that doesn't have a ton of depth. Everybody talks about that, but you get in here. I mean,
y'all'd be tired too. You see what this guy's
just watching.
Yeah.
This guy, what are you talking about?
I mean, I cramped before the last timeout.
Let's go to Colson Duggins. What's up, Colson? Says, dude, Edey's just too freaking good. He's going to be a great NBA player.
I don't know. I think he'll be a great rim protector.
You think he'll be great in the NBA?
I think you're 7'4" and can hit a post hook.
I don't know. You're the one always talking about stretch fives now in the NBA. I mean,
but there's still. I think he's going to be a rim protector, and I think a lot of his post hook game's going to be. I think of a Clint Capella.
Okay.
Right, a Clint Capella from the Hawks, a Rudy Gobert. Right, they're not out there shooting threes. They protect the rim, are going to win in the paint.
How does his game compare to Walker Kessler?
That boat too.
But Walker can get out there and hit.
I mean, but he ain't shooting.
Even Hunter Dickinson can step out there and hit a three occasionally.
Yeah, I think Hunter Dickinson's game would translate a little bit better in the NBA than Hunter Dickinson. Kind of reminds me of
Would you draft Hunter Dickinson before Zach Edey?
I feel like I would.
I feel like the way the NBA's officiated, Hunter Dickinson would be more. And the way the offenses are run.
All right, let's go to Kyle Kennedy. Kyle, what's up? He says, I'm still rolling with UConn -7.
Yeah.
Feeling good about my boys still.
There's no, I just want to know what's going on with Cole. That's like, I'm fascinated by that.
Line came down 1 point. The live bet right now is -5.5.
What's the,
Can I get a cutter?
Over under 147.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, 45% from the field's pretty good, bud.
What'd you think of that screen?
God, yeah.
Don't do that.
Dan Hurley. Look, you ever
Zach,
see,
look, man, I just
off raccoon?
Zach, I want to talk about a
saying-
guy who can chop a tree down.
I'd stay in your own lane, Zach. I don't know, man.
There's levels to it,
Dan
buddy.
Hurley's nuts enough to put something in your drink.
That's the defending champ.
He's not in. He's not in the game.
See,
He's
this
tired.
is where we're going to find out.
He's tired.
This is where we're going to
Now
find
we
out.
won.
25-23, UConn going to the line, 6 minutes, 38 delicious seconds left in the
That ain't good. Whatever guy y'all just found from Home Depot, that ain't going to work.
Well, this is what UConn's been doing to everybody else. Like,
I'm not looking for cedar.
It was lows out there. Not looking for what?
cedar.
We need cedar
Like
planks,
the wood.
dude.
So disrespectful.
Make this
So disrespectful to everyone working at
Great
Home
job.
Depot.
He's got a nice...
Now we have to kill him.
Yeah, you better go on that run. Here's the question. If you're Purdue...
It's going to be a three.
It's more about, I mean, offensively...
Not him.
That's over the back. Other way. My back. You're over it. Sorry.
Purdue shot 1-3 so far.
Why would you ever shoot
why?
it?
I mean...
Now would be a good time to
now's
maybe
the
shoot
time.
one.
Now's the
Actually,
time.
if there was
Scouting
ever-
report. They're shooting a three.
Yeah,
with
if there was ever a time. Is he already back in?
Oh, that was
here we
quick.
go. Hey, get you 2 possessions.
They said that didn't go well.
Yeah. Somebody wipe him down, give him a Gatorade.
He rested 33 seconds in the previous 2 games. Wow. Talk about the Bourbon Bowl.
Yeah, I love it. Take him. Why? Oh, wow.
Nope.
Do you see him grab him?
Not in here.
I just don't know why giving it to the guy going against Zach Edey's the answer. Let's see.
Oh, that's basket.
That's not
That was out of the
interference?
cylinder. That was out of the
The ball was
cylinder.
on the rim.
That came out. Clean bucket.
Typically, it's tough to tell when it's live. Let's see. Now who's going to cut? Here he comes. God, that's typically his shot there, right from that wing. They called
What
on
are
the
we
floor.
calling?
On the floor?
Yeah, on the floor.
Hey, relax. Get them together. Get them together.
Continuation.
Get them together. Get them together. Who is it on?
Yeah,
It's
what
5
was
on
the
Purdue
call?
now.
That's on
Nothing down low. It's not going to work. Yeah, you got to make that. That a boy?
Nice shot.
28-25, UConn over Purdue. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. Clingan was 7, 3 for 5. It's a whole hell of a lot better than a lot of people done against Zach Edey, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Brain's going to get this ball taken from him eventually. Here we go. Welcome to the rodeo. No double. No double. No double. Big miss. It's a big miss, David. Come on. Come on, Cole. 48K. Just money line, right? In the arms of the Angels. I want to see this. Is this the putback? Could we please see a replay on like a controversial call? Not like the most blatantly obvious one of the whole game. I mean, it's not like this is, you know, Bama and Memphis where it's running up and down the court. Who do you got in the back cut? There he is. That's that sorcery. UConn up 5. Could this be that run last 4 minutes?
You know where they're going.
Of the half? Yeah.
Don't bail them out, refs.
God, look how far they're extended. It's basically an extends commercial right now.
Higher,
corner.
You're
Purdue
kidding
ball.
me. You're kidding me, you goof. You goofball.
Oh, man. That's a great pass. The magician. Got to get that rebound.
9 to shoot.
Love it.
Wow.
It's him or nothing. That's all they have.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you've got to make him make that the whole game. Not that he can't cash them. What? Great job.
Good board.
You got to make a shot.
Good board.
Got the bad guy from the Incredibles out here missing. When's Braden Smith getting that ball taken?
Who else is going to show up today? Who else is going to show up for Purdue?
That's this way.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Look at Dan. Freak out,
This
Dan.
ain't
State Farm, buddy. This is basketball.
Golly, it's
30 to 25, UConn with 3:49.
Hey, can I get an ashtray brought in here, please?
I got one right here if you need to. Yeah, there's 3:49 left in the game if you're trying to get in sync with us. Shout out Justin Timberlake.
All right, let's go to Jared Hallett. What's up, Jared? It says, anyone notice and talked about the ref doing high knees up and down the floor pregame yet?
Look, you got to get stretched out. You're running too.
Yeah.
You're running too. I can understand it.
I didn't see that.
I can understand it.
Was it like ridiculous?
I don't know. It's probably hilarious. Let's go to Ian Singley. He says, why are y'all rooting for UConn? Because I got money on it.
We got money on the game.
Cole has $48,000 on it.
I got my son's college fund on Purdue right now.
He's going to get a scholarship, David.
Well,
full
know
paid.
that. Let's
Full
hope
paid.
He's already got a
because
scholarship.
Daddy's being reckless.
Nate Oates.
Daddy's being reckless tonight.
Yeah, Nate Oates was right outside the hospital room after he was born with the scholarship papers.
Nate Goats.
Jared said during the game. Watch the ref run during the game.
Oh, during the game.
Nate Goats.
Okay. Remember, if you donate on topic, we'll read it.
Let's go to Matt Wright. What's up, Matt? It says, all pizza is good from deep dish to thin crust. What's y'all's fave?
Deep dish is the best pizza.
Funny enough that you mention it because there's some pizza right here.
Yeah, the deep dish is the best pizza. I think we can all agree with that.
Practical Bible Studies. What's up? It says Purdue number 4 looks like a JV player out there. I know exactly who you're talking about. Look, Purdue has a couple guys who look at that, but they can play.
Yeah, listen, you don't get this far with a bunch of JV guys.
Let's
Yeah,
go
well, some of them need to step it up.
Well, they have to do something other than Zach Edey. Let's get to some of these donations here. Let's go to another $2 donation from Justin Alfieri. Appreciate
Justin,
it.
just donate like 100. It'll save
Thoughts
you so
on
much
if
time.
Celtics should draft Zach Edey? Don't the Celtics have Porzingis?
Yeah, but they're two totally different. Like, I can understand why you'd have both of them. I can understand why you'd have both, though. It lets you play two different ways. If it's a possibility. Look at the big guy getting his Grendel.
You deserve that Grundle, Dave.
Thank you.
How about that cheese, Danny? All right, let's go to SBG Cream Puff. I need Dave to root for Purdue so hard.
I am.
So hard
He's
for
rooting
UConn to
rip my
cover
heart
the
out.
spread.
He's rooting for him so hard while he's rooting for him.
Who said that?
That is SBG Cream Puff.
Oh, is it Sweet Baby Gang?
Sweet baby.
How about you add a booster club in your name, dog? Like we're here in Credit Company.
Yeah,
baby.
come on.
Put a BC in there. Ain't time for that other stuff.
Let's go to No I Bear 37. David, are you rooting for Purdue? If so, please. Well, I said, are you rooting for Purdue? Please tell me you're not. I'm glad this became a thing.
You must have just joined.
Yeah.
Look, if you're to Purdue, you're not upset about where.
No, it could be way worse. Now you're just worried about like Illinois was hanging around like this, and then they blinked twice, and there was a 30-0 run.
Let's go to Nathan McMurray. He says, let's go UConn. I need my boys to cover 7.
All right. Hey, we're
I
at
need
5. It's tracking. All right, it's tracking right now. Everybody's excited about it.
Let's go to Lando 101. Well, he is a dragon. I would be shocked if anything could control him. Nothing can control me, Lando.
No, nothing.
Except a 7-point covered spread by UConn.
Nothing can control it, not even the Matrix. UConn scores right here. You see a little bit more of that game pressure on Purdue. Just don't got to force it.
It's running around.
Yep, just everybody run, everybody cut, somebody get open. Finito.
What a shot.
Those are the difference makers. 32.
We need a bucket.
We don't need a bucket.
Don't need a bucket, David. Please, we don't need a bucket. We need to stop. What are we at, 57?
Run. Shoot it, Braden. Shoot it.
Don't cling and
Shoot
don't.
There we go.
Oh, hell, I
there
don't
we
like
go.
that.
Stop
You got
the
to live
bleeding.
with it. No, you got to live with that.
Stop the bleeding.
You got to live with that. God, Purdue needed that one.
God.
Oh, here we go. UConn, slow it down. 32-27, under 3 minutes. Let's run our stuff. Everybody's having a good time. No.
That's
What?
Not
That's not a charge.
That's such a
That's
bad
not a
call.
charge.
That's
That's
such
not
a
a
bad
charge.
call.
That's
That's
a
a
That's
flop.
a
liking it.
flop.
That's such a bad
Let's
call.
see. Let's see.
Your feet are moving.
Look
That's
up
a
there.
flop.
Call that.
That's a
charge.
your feet are moving. That's a flop.
Come on, man. Put his hand in his face.
Good
too.
God.
Go the other way.
Golly, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say someone's going to be in trouble. But I'm not. Let me guess. Leave him out there. Don't run. Don't chase him. Replace.
Say hi.
Replace.
Say hi.
Replace. Good.
Stay
You
back.
want Zach Edey? I mean,
You're
Wow.
this guy.
There we go.
This little ant.
Braden Smith.
Of course.
There we go.
Ain't gonna last.
Way to respond.
Ain't gonna last.
Way to respond, Braden.
I've got the first half under 68.5.
68
And of
and a
course,
half.
Obway from Dadeville hits one.
Ain't gonna last. You hitting fadeaway threes ain't gonna last.
Dadgummit. Now the over's going to hit 4.5, of course. But I got the over the full game, so I guess I can't be that pissed. Oh, cold.
You had the full game over and the first half under.
See, if I'm cold, at the house watching the game and that happened, something just got broken. Well, that's why I surround myself with things that can get broken that aren't expensive.
Because I don't think Reed's just letting you just break all sorts of stuff.
No, this is why Reed can't be at the house when it's
Thank
happening.
you, sir.
Appreciate
So-
it, dog.
She's here. Watch yourself.
If you put
Oh, I know she
48K,
I love
if you had a $48,000 bet, how much are you telling Reed is in play?
Dude, I don't know if I could hide 48,000. I love her. I love her too much. I don't want her to leave me.
All right, let's go to CJ. Siege, what's up? It says Purdue hitting their first 3 just now is a bad sign for UConn. They can heat up quick.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to make that, though, buddy. I mean, if they were just taking wide open threes and missing them, and then they started hitting them and they were getting the looks that they wanted from 3. But if you're Purdue, like, how many threes you really want to shoot?
Yeah.
I mean, is that your best course of action when you've got, the thing from Escape from Titan on your team?
All right, let's go to Lakes 999. He says, just got home and turned on the game. Can you fellas catch me up quickly?
Yeah, look, it's been a hell of a game.
Zach
I mean,
Edey.
Yeah, Zach Edey's kept Purdue in it. Some other guys are starting to feed off. UConn's fine, though.
Zach Edey's got 16 and 5 right now. Clingan has 7. Newton's got 9. Newton's one of the guys who's returning
Sneaky
starter from the
9.
championship team.
Yeah, sneaky 9. Sneaky 9.
UConn has 7 points off the bench with Diarra. but he's also playing with 2 fouls. Johnson's playing with 2 fouls. And then on Purdue's side, Jones is playing with 2 fouls.
Gotcha.
Let's go to a $10 donation from Craig. Appreciate it, Craig. Says, hey, boys, I just say I called NC State to the Final Four from the outset of this tourney. Couldn't quite get the title matchup right, but I will take both getting to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hashtag go Huskies.
Craig, you predicting NC State to go to the Final Four, just that alone.
That's
I don't
wild.
care what your other picks were. That one's worth its weight in gold, buddy.
Let's go to a $5 donation from Blake Evans. Appreciate it, Blake. Can we do more shenanigans in the future live streams, like beer pong, shooting cone with a paintball gun, Blaine Patine, etc.? Keep up the good work, fellas.
I don't like the second one so much.
I love the second one.
No,
Let's
I
just
think
do
we
the
should
second
just shoot cone with the paintball.
Let's-
We
Just
still
the
haven't
second
cleaned the board.
Yeah, there's still.
It adds character. I think it's fun.
It does. It really does have character, and Blake appreciates.
Yeah, it added a lot of character.
Well,
to my
I tell you
back,
what,
too.
we'll have more shenanigans for the draft.
Oh,
The
draft
live
will be
stream of the
fun.
first round of the NFL draft.
Draft will be fun.
Yep. That's where a lot of shenanigans.
And we're up two.
I heard Blaine's painting his nails in honor of Caleb.
Yeah.
Williams.
He is. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna dress up like emo Jimmy Butler
Lip-
again.
I'll do
lip
that.
gloss, too.
We're up
All right,
two. Disgusting.
UConn, let's listen.
We
How
heard
about
you're afraid you're going to lose to us in beer pong.
The trash talking's already started. All right, so let's see what UConn does here. Zach, tell
See,
him.
they've made a couple of those right now.
Oh, yeah, you're going to take runners because Zach didn't
Yeah.
get out of the paint. He's not
Taking
going to roll
runners.
with you on pick and rolls.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
He's gonna
this
fade
first
back.
half over is about to get smoked. It's at 68.5. Idiot.
Let him shoot it again.
Big stop here.
Not the
Stop
Affleck
here.
guy.
Big stop here. That's stealing.
Good pass.
That's great.
You got to get a rebound.
That's jump ball. That's a jump ball.
You got to get a rebound. You've done nothing but miss shots and play crappy defense.
Yeah. Caravan. We're like, you suck. That dude's typically butter from the outside too. He had 2 early looks. You can't miss that rebound though. We're 34-30. UConn up right now. A minute 30 to go.
And I have
First
Purdue.
half.
I have Purdue +4 in the first half.
Timeout. Should be a 30-second. 68.5. You get a stop here. Get a stop here. Maybe you hold the whole shot clock, then it gets down to 1. I don't know. Maybe 60.
Under's looking great.
Maybe.
Under's looking so
I hate when you say stuff like that.
All right, let's go to Nick C. He says, late to the chat, did y'all see the NAIA ban men?
Yeah.
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 Thanks for being on the right.
NAIA.
Thanks for being on the right side of an easy argument, Joe.
One ring to rule them all, and the darkness shall bind.
Man.
Let's go to Justin Allen, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Edey versus Clingan.
It is. And we just had a Lord of the Rings reference. God, that worked out perfect.
$2 donation from Jackson, Cleveland. Oates announcing he is staying at Alabama RTR.
Did he really?
Good
Did he?
for
I
y'all.
haven't
Good
looked at
for
my
y'all.
phone.
Yeah, he just announced that.
Wow. So, hey, the list is getting smaller. If Jay Wright and Nate Oates are both off the board
All right, I'll do it, David.
for half,
No.
they were given, what was
I want what y'all
Calipari
were paying
getting?
Calipari. I want
8.5?
lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't coached a basketball game in my life. I want a lifetime contract. Look at Gene Katie, old school Purdue. I love it.
All right, we need a bucket here, man. I've got Purdue +4.
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Yeah!
Why
Hold
is
it!
Yeah! Hold it!
What are we doing? That's awful.
Come on, hit a 3.
Did you had him 4? Oh God, you had him plus Purdue +4 first half. You had UConn -4. This is getting spicy.
No, don't force. Relax.
Rip that.
Rip that. Let's go.
Jump
ball,
ball.
back
Same
to-
with
Yep.
UConn.
Going back to Purdue.
Hey, can
No,
we
it's
switch
gotta
to
be back to
possession?
you.
It says
Yeah.
possession.
That's wrong.
Hey, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
God, can y'all figure it out? The possession button hitter. You got one job. No, Matt.
I would too, Matt.
No, I don't blame him. God, he just looks like he's straight out of Transylvania. Like,
Hey, how about somebody do their job? You have one job. That's to hit an arrow button.
Yeah. Thank God you're not in charge of the nukes.
Well,
You're
now
fine.
Can we switch it again now?
No,
The
you're
next time?
fired. You're fired.
Can we go ahead and get out in front of the next one here and move it over again?
They got the possession still with UConn.
They can't get it right.
They got the possession still with UConn.
I'll do it for half.
I bet they work for the guy. I bet they're in politics.
That's 5 seconds.
You won't. Get it back out. Get it back out.
No.
Take another one,
Yes.
Clingan. Take another one.
Got time. Got time.
Get it back out.
This is good. Good.
Come on. Big stop. Big stop. Big stop.
Let's go, Castle.
I need to stop.
Let's go, Castle.
Get back.
Keep moving.
Ball.
Good.
Stop. Last
He's out.
shot. Last shot. Stop it. Slow it down. I got the under 6, 8.5. No threes. No threes. No threes. Come on, coach.
Dan, let's call one, Dan.
3-second difference. Just don't and one. Just no and one. Just no and one. Take him to the rack. Take him to the rack.
You gotta go.
Take him to the rack. Take him to the rack. Good. Shoot it. Go in.
Oh, my.
Yes!
Oh, my God. I thought that went.
Yes! Somehow.
Man.
Somehow the under 68.5 hits. 36-30. Wow.
This is a one-man show for Purdue.
Woo!
I couldn't just sit there and let one of my teammates do all the work, man.
God, you love to see it. You love to see
Golly.
it. All right, so we're at halftime. All right. How's everybody doing in the control room? Everybody good? Excited? Everybody happy about that under hitting? Sounds like it. UConn ended the half on a 15-7 run. And if the drunk person running the possession arrow thing can't figure it out, they may get the ball to start the second half. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right. What them chatty Cathy's up to over there now?
Let's go to Sammy Caldwell. Sammy, what's up? He's feeling like that last shot was gift wrap. Jake must be feeling pretty good about that first half under now.
Now I need the game over at 145. Okay, so we're following the script. Everybody's feeling good. You hit your UConn -4, right? We got the under 69 for Purdue. Sitting at a dirty 30 right now. It's pretty interesting.
I had the first shot make.
Yep,
That's plus
big.
126. And then the Edey, I still have the 25 and 13 out there.
I would not
Plus
feel bad about that. And you know what? So you got not feeling bad. If you want to feel good, you're going to go to betonline.ag if you bet on sports. All right, if you're at a place where you're allowed to bet on sports. Don't know why it's not legal in all 50 states, especially states that have a lottery. Somebody explain to me the difference, and I'll look at you like you're an idiot. But go to betonline.ag to place your bets today. And if you use promo code BOOSTER, BOOSTER, you get a 50% instant deposit bonus match of up to $1,000. That's betonline.ag. Use promo code BOOSTER.
Yes.
Bet online. The options are endless, and so are the winnings if you make good decisions and watch Crane & Company.
Right now, the live bets on BetOnline is UConn -8.5. That's
Yep.
going off at -111. The over/under is 140.5. It's minus.
It's 140?
140.5. It's -125. 118 for the over, -111 for the under. Purdue money line right now is plus 360.
I wonder what the bet to go to overtime is.
It is yes plus 700.
Only plus 700?
Yep. And
That'd be higher.
Purdue's team total points is now at 66.5.
Bro, I did a correct score. I put $10 to win like 1,500 on 73 to 66. You want to watch a grown man panic?
I have
in happiness?
71.64 to win 15.
I like that too.
Wait, what's yours again?
73 to 66.
Okay, and yours is what?
71.64.
Okay.
Right on the spread, because why not?
All right, let's go to Nefteen. Good to see you back in here, Philly. Says Jake Crane, what's new? Still making that cheddar.
That cheddar, baby. It's basically just a cheese tree.
Oh, did y'all see the Penguin trailer?
Yeah, well, he was in, it's Colin Farrell, right?
Yeah, Colin
Because he was
Farrell.
in the old Batman movie, or the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, which I thought was pretty mid, and some people didn't like that take. Well, guess what? Sorry about it.
Wait, he was in it as the Penguin,
Yeah.
but the movie wasn't good? I didn't see Robert.
I didn't think it was that good. It's like Detective Batman, I think is like the way they put it. Like there's obviously different comics with Batman. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I just didn't like it as much as The Dark Knight, but I mean,
So will you watch the Penguin?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, let's go to Rick James. What's up, Rick? He says, do you think Dan Hurley will go to Kentucky after this basketball game?
See, I don't know Dan that much. I hope not for Dave Benedict's sake. The AD at UConn does an incredible job. It's just when you're offering that amount of money at a place like Kentucky, not to take anything away from UConn, they're one of the big dogs too. It's like Kalen DeBoer loved being at Washington. but it wasn't
Man,
Bama.
but that one is like, I mean, Washington's a great football school, but it's still Alabama. UConn can compete.
No,
with
I know, but like, can UConn pony up?
I just don't know if I could win back-to-back national championships.
But like, then what? Like, to
and
me,
then leave.
I mean, what's that song? You know, well, you're in a rock and a hard place because you're like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But like, you've got really no place to go but downhill. I don't know.
A third one.
Again, different. What a great problem to have.
Hey, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. All donations will get read, especially if they're on topic. Let's go to wasted talent. So the center for Purdue hits 25 in the second half, and Purdue wins the game. Hashtag watch it happen.
If that happened, there'll be more drunk engineers tonight than back in the 70s.
All right, let's go to Donnie J. What's up? What's up, Donnie? He says, what does Purdue need to do to get other people involved? I know Zach Edey's the main piece, but someone else has to show up to win this game.
Well, I mean, look, where's Gillis? Lawyer hasn't done anything. Braden Smith and really Cockman Wren have been the two guys. Lance Jones got into some foul trouble. Look, at some point, it's got to be a little bit of everybody. If you're talking about getting other people going schematically, I think Purdue's gotten some good looks. Everything is built off Zach Edey, right? It's built off the drive. It's built off the roll. You've seen a lot of the high pick and rolls. I mean, at the end of the day, though, Purdue's going to have to find a way to create a shot with some of these other guys driving and Edey being able to take Clingan away. The most confidence I would have as a Purdue player is that Edey, you have a decision to make. When somebody else from Purdue drives, if you're going to help and you're the guy on Zach Edey, that's just not going to work, right? So if you're going to guess, you better guess right. But if you stay on Edey, these guys, like Lawyer's got to finish those runners in the lane. He took, 3 of them in a row? Missed all 3. Gillis, I don't even think, is taking a shot. I mean, this man couldn't work for Pfizer if he bet his life on it. I mean, it's just, that's the truth. It's all built around Edey. And look, Zach's getting his, but at some point, it's like having a dominant receiver out there that is getting doubled every play. You know what they're going to do. At some point, you're going to have to make a tough play if you're another guy, though, and that's what Purdue's got to do.
And maybe throwing Purdue off a little bit that UConn isn't doubling Edey. I mean, think about every time we watch Purdue.
Yeah.
Almost every other team doubles him or sometimes triples teams him. In that case, you want to stay stationary at the arc, so the pass out of the double team is a little bit easier. UConn's not doing that, though, because, I mean...
Well, and I liked what Dan Hurley said. He's like, look, we just got to keep mixing it up. When you have a guy like Clingan, I think you can err on the side of don't double. But you have, I was listening to Jimmy Dykes, I think he was calling them jump double teams, where like you just jump a guy out of nowhere on a double team, kind of, from in the gap. I think we'll see a little bit of that. But I'm going to be honest, man, like Edey scored a lot of points. I need to see what he's shooting, but he's also taking a lot of shots, and those are 2-pointers. Like, as long as you're not fouling Zach Edey consistently and he's getting and ones, or you're not having to double every time and he's kicking out to wide open guys in the corner, I can live with Zach Edey making 2-point hook shots.
He's 7 for 12.
And 7 for 12. All right, so you're shooting about 60%, something like that, which that's great, right? But that's a lot different than watching Mark Sears hit 5 threes in a row.
Yeah, and a lot of it when it comes to UConn on offense, I think it's spacing with Zach. If you're watching it right now, Zach's not going to come front anybody off a pick and roll.
No, and he shouldn't.
He's going to sit in the base of the paint and wait for them to make a decision. So you're going to see Newton and number 12 for UConn hit a lot of floaters running to the lane. And the thing about it, we talked about this, it's the pieces that UConn had that can come in and make the plays. Right now, you're seeing the same shots Purdue's having, they're just not making it.
Yeah, and remember, there's no defensive 3 seconds, too, in college. So if Zach Edey wants to park his big ass underneath that goal, he can. The question always becomes, if you're UConn driving, we saw a couple highlights if you're watching the halftime right now, because that's where we're at. Why you would, if you're driving against your guy and Edey is here with Clingan, why you would ever pump fake your guy, right? And then try and give the ball to somebody that Zach Edey's on. It's just not going to work. We saw it a couple times. What has worked is when they've either gotten the ball to Clingan down there and just let him go to work and let Clingan pass off of Edey as opposed to try and pass to Clingan who is on Edey. That's worked.
I think UConn, there's a gray area when it comes to attacking bigs, especially a big like Zach Edey. All right, you have to drive to make it look like you're going for the layup and then throw the oop. It doesn't matter really how tall you are. If you commit on a drive, Your other guy's 7'2". He can go up and get it. And it throws the timing and the balance off of Zach Edey. We saw Zach Edey do that with the slam over Clingan.
Yeah.
Right? It messed the timing up of a big.
I mean, guys, look at these numbers. I mean, both teams, one team's shooting 48%, the other's shooting 46%. UConn's got more points in the paint than Purdue does. The difference, UConn, we talked about depth.
Bench points.
With the timeouts, 7 bench points. Purdue with nothing.
And here's the thing. I mean, if you're Purdue, down 6 to UConn isn't the worst case scenario, but we've seen a couple teams be down 6, be down 4, and then the floodgates open in the second half.
Yeah.
You got to be the aggressor and punch first in the second.
Yeah, and how much better can Zach Edey possibly be?
I mean, 7 for 12, we talked about it.
That's what would worry me the most. It's not like Zach Edey had an average half and we're down 6.
He's got 16 and 5 right now.
I mean, Zach Edey pulled the boat by himself.
All right, let's go to Chai Sun. He says, if Edey comes out rested, it's going to be tight. No Diddy. If Purdue can hit just a few threes here, and they're to compliment Edey, they can win this basketball game.
Diddy joke was funny. Listen, it's going to take, Zach Edey is going to get his. It is going to take, to talk about what, the other Booster Club member brought up, it is what makes a great movie? Yeah, it's nice to have a Daniel Day-Lewis, right? Or a Leo DiCaprio. But it's the supporting cast.
Yeah. Harvey Dent.
It's the supporting cast. Yeah. Who's playing Commissioner Gordon? Like, that's what it's about. That's what's going to tell the story for
It's like that random character who has a cabin out in the woods or something. He's hunting badgers and stuff. It's just like, that's what makes a story.
That's kind of a weird tangent.
Huh?
It's kind of a weird tangent.
That's what makes a story. That's what makes a good film.
Let's go to Rayleigh Allen. It says, what does it take for a mid-major program that is successful to actually keep a coach? I can't keep going through these Utah State coaching changes.
It's money.
Yeah.
It's money. Like, that's, I mean, honestly, as much as you love where you're at, if somebody came and offered you double the money and a chance to coach at the absolute highest level, it's nice to be a branch manager, but damn it, it's even nicer to be CEO, buddy.
Sometimes it's circumstantial, too. I mean, I come from Statesboro, where Georgia Southern is, and that's why Irk Russell meant so much to that community, because after he coached for Vince Dooley at the University of Georgia, he wanted to go be a head coach at a place, and he stayed at Statesboro and won championships at Georgia Southern until he retired. Then after that, every single coach, Paul Johnson, every coach that came after that, was a stepping stone and wanted to go to
and the money's done nothing but go up, too. There's some enticements now that just weren't available.
So, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough.
All right, let's go to crazy_PL. Hey, I've been watching the stream. I'm a football/soccer fan, but love basketball as well. I heard Edey's little brother is going to Purdue. How do we feel about that?
Really?
How big is he?
I'm looking it up.
He's like 5'10".
How much milk gets drank in that house? I bet they have to live on a farm. It's like, what are we having for dinner tonight? Oh, 3 pigs, 2 chickens, and a trough full of milk?
I'm on it.
How much? No way is as big.
What is going on right now?
What's the matter?
Oh, no, the Russians?
All right, his name's Doug, first of all.
No, it's not.
Doug Edey?
Yeah, Doug.
I'm already worried.
Doug Edey, the towering brother of NBA.
Hold on, wait.
First of all, it says NBA star Zach Edey. He's not even in the NBA yet, though. He's carved a niche for himself in the basketball world, standing an impressive 7 feet tall.
He's 7 foot. How old is he?
Little.
Does it say how old he's? Like 12?
I don't see.
Can you imagine being 7 foot and looking up to your older brother?
God, yeah. That's how it was. It's in the Bible. Just read it. It's like the first 4 pages.
Zach's brother, Doug Edey, is also a basketball player, studies at Toronto's Leaside High School. Despite being shorter than Zach, Doug is just as competent and enthusiastic about the game.
I don't care how enthusiastic.
Concentrating on basketball, Doug and Zach both played other sports such as baseball and ice hockey. Can you imagine those things as brothers? The Bash brothers brings a whole new level.
You can't give Zach Edey blades on his feet and let him run around.
I'm not getting on the ice with that thing.
Yeah. He'd have to fight like The Rock.
Doug Edey. 7-footer Island is watching your career with great interest.
Yeah, he was born on 7-footer Island.
How's it go?
I'm watching your career with great interest.
Yes. I love it. Hold on. No way they copied my tweet, bro. I put out a tweet this morning that said that when is the solar eclipse going to happen? When Zach Edey walks outside.
Did they copy that?
Tell me y'all swagger jacked me again. Incredible. I don't know. Probably everybody used that.
All right, let's go to Matt Nelson's piano. It says, Mark Few is one of the exceptions. He just loves Spokane and fishing.
Yeah, I mean, look, Gonzaga's not paying them in linens and shekels either. I mean, you look at Gonzaga, that's a basketball school. But Mark Few's been the one that built that up. Don't forget, Coach K went to Duke when it wasn't sexy to go to Duke, and he built that up. So that's another one. But look how long Mark Few's been at Gonzaga. He was kind of there to help the transitory period of elevating Gonzaga to where they're at now, which obviously brought in more money. But I can understand that.
Let's go to Vice President Potato Chips. Says Zach is just tired. We love him. He's going to come out in the second half and take over again.
Vice President of Potato Chips?
Vice President of all potato chips.
Hey, dude, that's a good. Hey, listen, we appreciate having some of your constituents here with us today on the table.
This is a $5 donation from Kevin. What's up, Kevin? It says, can finally catch y'all live.
Yeah.
I get a shout out for me and the other night workers who are in the Booster Club. Hashtag janitor life. What up, Kev?
Hey, night work isn't slight work. Night work isn't slight work.
Hell yeah.
Never forget it. We appreciate you,
Doing
Kev.
the Lord's work, man.
Appreciate y'all in here 100%. Let's go to a $5 donation to Nick C. What's up, Nick? Can I get a shout out to my wife, Gianna, on a successful surgery today at the hospital, watching the stream together.
Let's go, Gianna.
Also, Dave, congrats on the natty.
Man, we
Thank
made
you.
it almost through halftime without a congratulations to David, but congratulations to you guys. Gianna,
Yes.
love y'all. Glad you're feeling better. Good health, and enjoy watching the second half because we know we are. How about that first half under? Oh, boy.
Let's go to Mike Warren. He says, Doug Edey on skates? No, thanks.
No.
I'm good. That's the definition of terrifying.
Yeah, you want to end the war in Ukraine in 30 minutes? Send those two over there with rollerblades and an idea.
Go to Monkey on a Stick 78. I think Drew from Baylor is the call. It's never the first guy you hear
It's never.
on any search.
Yep, that's what I've been screaming. Scott Drew was one of the first names brought up. I think if you look at the odds right now, Scott Drew, I believe, is the highest. And now that Nate Oates has come out and said, you know, he's keeping those oats planted in Tuscaloosa, you know, take him off the list. But here's the thing. There's one guy that's coaching a game tonight. Dan Hurley at UConn. Kentucky's got a lot of pull. It's like Matthew McConaughey walking in on sorority row. Like, buddy, I don't care like how good of a boyfriend you are. It's better hope he don't come up to your chick.
Still one of the more shocking coaching changes I can remember.
I was trying to think today of one that, and it's not even like John Beilein going to the pros. Like, okay, I can get that. But going from, what's a college football comparison in basketball from going Kentucky to Arkansas? I had one. I want you to tell me what you thought.
Jimbo?
It would be like, to me it would be like Ryan Day going from like Ohio State.
Oh, you mean one that has not happened?
No, I'm trying to think of like just a hypothetical in college football compared to Calipari. So like, that'd be like Ryan Day going from Ohio State to what? Like Michigan State in football?
Yeah.
In the football realm of it, right? And I'm not trying to disrespect Arkansas. They're a huge brand. I know that.
Or Michigan State.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
But yeah, that's what it would be like. I thought
it's in the
meant
same
one
conference.
that has already happened. I mean,
Yeah.
Jimbo Fisher winning a national championship.
That's
at
probably the
Florida State.
closest.
That one, you know, and I mean, a lot of people say John Calipari is the Jimbo Fisher of college basketball. But look, both of them won a championship, so.
That is true. That is true.
All right, I'm going to catch up on some donations here. I'm getting hassled. Let's go to a $2 donation from David's favorite humping badger.
Oh, that bad. What did
Hi,
Badger
Cone.
humping?
Hi, Cone. How's it feel to get no action this year? You blew it when it mattered most.
On championship night, of all nights, you take a question from Humping Badger
Like, I gotta
on the
I
championship
got to read
night.
all donations, David. I got to read all donations.
He's doing his job,
I just read what I put in the prompter.
David, would you check your privilege? Thanks. Continue, Blaine.
Hey, first off, thank you. Everyone needs a good privilege.
Yeah.
Second of all, how dare you? I thought we were tighter than that.
We are tied. $2 donation from Q Smo. What's up, brother? I'll root for Iraq over UConn. Go Boilermakers. Let's go. Zach
They got a
Edey.
pretty explosive offense, I heard.
$20 donation from Clint Weaver. Clint, we're still trying to figure out the whole putting the comment under the donation thing.
We're gonna figure it out,
buddy.
Clint,
We're going to
though.
get there together. To a $5 donation from Hopeful Husker.
Ooh.
Don Staley taking the Cox and Gamecocks a little too seriously with her statement earlier. Love the show, boys. Love the show, boys. Keep it
Maybe
up.
the comment of the night. Maybe the comment of the night. How did I not think of that joke? How did we talked about it on the show this morning? David, you've known me for a while now. How did I not think of that? That is a layup. Who was that, Hopeful Husker?
Yeah.
God, I hope
Hopeful
that
Husker.
rule figures it out just
Well
for
done,
you, bud.
Hey, golf clap for you.
Yeah.
You see the House of the Dragon trailer there?
So I just can't get
What
into
do you mean
it, man.
see it?
What do you mean see it, Blake?
Oh, you
It's
lived
so
it,
funny.
huh?
People don't know what we're talking about with dragon. My brother identifies as a flaming dragon every Friday on the show. So we have to refer to him as, look at him right now, look at him. So it's that's why some people probably just think, well, we are probably clinically insane. Maybe criminally. I don't know. We haven't reached that.
Well,
Who's got the lighter? Who's got the fire stick, by the way? Oh, is it you, Dragon? What a shocker. All right, keep rolling. My bad.
all right, $5 donation from Steve's Trading Card Frenzy. Thanks to Mo Obama. The GFF only needs $100 to reach the goal. Let's go, Jacob Blaine.
I tried.
Let's finish this thing off. Don't
Your
worry.
GoFundMe wouldn't
when
let me,
UConn hits
Steve.
me tonight, buddy,
Figure frenzy.
it's going in the account.
Yeah, your GoFundMe doesn't let me. I'm like on some list. I'm worried guys in suits and briefcases are going to show up my house.
$2 donation from Christopher Jordan. Let's go, Mets.
No.
Just want to hear you say it. Last time I checked, Mets are up 8-5.
Hold on. Let's check the score. Hold on. I'm on it. I'm checking the score.
Oh, God.
That's one of my bets
I can't
tonight.
handle it. I can't handle it right now. By the way, I did have to say that at the YAP event down in Florida. But y'all didn't hear it.
Hey,
Only a select
here we go.
few people
Hey,
heard it.
bases loaded, bottom of the 8th.
How many
Bases loaded, bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs.
Of course, there's 2 outs.
8-6 Mets. And I got the Braves minus a run.
Who's
and a half
up? Who's
tonight.
up right now? Does EQ click on it?
Mets 8-6. Oh,
Mets are up
who's up?
8-6.
Austin Riley. Let's don't talk about it.
Tank.
Let's don't
home
talk
run.
about it.
Home run.
We'll check in on it in a little bit.
Home run. Austin Riley hits one to the moon.
We'll check in on it in a little bit.
All right, sorry to cut you off, Blade.
Let's go to Jeff Seafeld. What's up, Jeff? He's like, I'm going to be honest. TBS blows.
You think
Hey,
so?
well, that's why you're here, baby.
Yeah.
That's why you're here, Jeff. From our mouth to your ears to everyone else's.
From our mouth to his what?
Don't.
His ears?
They already made the South Carolina joke, David. Don't make me go down this road. Don't make me go down this road. I want to do the show tomorrow.
Colossal clash.
Yeah.
Let's go to Warren. So seriously, how's this game not on CBS? A battle of the Titans, have y'all said, and they put it on.
Yeah. Not only that, they put it on
Hashtag
Monday
disappointed.
night at 8:20
Yeah.
Central. It's like somebody said, hey, how could we not make as much money? What time could we put it at?
My bedtime was an hour ago.
It's like when they do that thing about George Bush and they're sitting in there like with the president and they're like, I think we can go dumber. Like they're like, just how far can we push the envelope? I mean, hell, we're here.
George Bush's cousin's in the chat, so
It is?
watch your mouth.
Well, it's not a Clinton, so I ain't worried.
Let's go to Hage Jordan Jed 7142. It kind of like when Urban Meyer went to Ohio State. That's what it felt like.
No.
What?
No.
No. Going from Ohio State to Florida in football, I don't think that's
Vice versa.
comparable from going from Florida to Ohio
yeah.
State, sorry, in football is not comparable from going to Kentucky to Arkansas basketball, in my opinion. But guess what? Descent moves us forward, man. I'm all here for it. I
And
would love to debate
also-
you on that if you want to call in on the live show.
What makes that one a little different, too, is that John Calipari is older. I thought this was his last stop. I didn't think he was going to restart the whole
Well, I saw him
game
walking his
over.
dog in the stroller. Oh, boy, the second half's here. How about this?
Here we
All right.
go, second half.
Austin
Second
Riley
half.
just grounded
I'll tell you
out.
what, our audio guy, the rhinoceros, he's a magician. He knows exactly when to
Yeah, he
feed it
is.
in. I didn't mean for that to sound like it sounded, but y'all know what I meant. All right, now just rooting for points, boys. And a lot of them by UConn, hopefully.
Stay high. Stay high. Good. Stay high. Stay high. Work.
Yeah.
How is that a foul?
It's assault.
How is that a they bail
Assault.
this big bastard out every
assault
game?
in the paint.
Tennessee
Stay off
fans
of it.
are
I'm
so
sick
with-
of look at this.
Look at this.
That's a foul?
He's got his arm.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? How about that?
Oh, that's not
How
a foul?
about that?
All right, Zach, we got to finish those, man.
Uh-oh. I thought he was about to pull it. He wants to. Go up. Great
Good.
down.
No.
What?
No. It's going to be a long night for Uncle Jesse.
Come
It's
on.
going to be a long night for Uncle Jesse. Y'all playing like this,
God,
man.
where's our boy Cole? Where's Cole? You can't let them do what they did to Illinois. This game's gonna be over very quickly. But
See?
There they go.
See, look at him.
God, great effort.
Good
That's a
foul.
foul.
He made that.
Reed's just making that.
Oh, boy.
All right, we're 39-30. We're just, a minute and a half in this bad boy. That's that one's from the future.
Was that Newton?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm telling you, UConn's got that.
Oh, catch
dog
it,
in
Noon.
bro.
Damn, you play DB.
No, it's got to go to Zach. It's got to start with Zach.
Stay
and go
high.
way out.
So, where you going? Good.
Yep. You're screwed.
Yeah!
They didn't call it.
Hit another one. Hit another one.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yep. That's a great move.
That's a
There we go.
travel.
Points.
I think he. I don't know if he walked there. I got to see it again. I didn't see that back foot. I tell you what, man. Oh boy's pretty clever with the ball, though. They're 4. Keep running it. Just keep running your stuff. I mean, good guy, Braden Smith. I mean, in some states, that's assault. Yep, in your face. Push in the back.
Push in the
Good
back.
board.
They
Good
won't call
board.
anything on
Good
Purdue.
board.
God, UConn's getting the looks they want, man. That's him. Wow. Good job by Clingan.
Run.
In the face.
Run.
Great, dude.
Run them.
pass.
Run them.
Nice pass.
Telling you. They start to smell blood. It's 41-32 UConn. There's 17 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second half. And Purdue better pull their pants up or they're going to start showing their ass here pretty soon.
Let's go.
Oh, that's why it's a big one. And it's not on Edey. How about that? It's
Come
all-
on, Cole. Sorry for yelling.
Yeah, now y'all know why we can't live stream any Auburn games. Because this whole set would be on fire. All right, UConn. You won't hit a 3. Jeez.
Run your stuff.
Got him. Oh, dude, Clingan is absolutely putting in the work.
Good.
It's not
Go.
a foul.
Run.
You got numbers. Go. And
Charge.
one.
Charge.
Good.
Charge. That is a terrible call.
Good.
Dude, he almost hit that. Yeah, how fundamental can we be? Hey, make it.
Watch this. Watch this
Okay.
here. That's a charge.
Hey, you know what the funny part is?
That's
a
an awful
charge.
call.
The one before
That's an
was
awful
not a
call.
charge. So to me, it's even Stevens.
Hey, let's do our job here.
You got to understand yourself.
Imagine doing this professionally and you call that a
Let's
block.
do our job.
The ball don't lie. Imagine being a professional ref and you call that a block.
Hey, this is an amateur sport, David.
Yeah, well, he needs to hit the transfer portal.
Yeah, he does. All right, make the second one. Here we go, Stefan. Let's go. 6, 4, and 3. Not a bad line there. All right, make this one. Breathe in, breathe out, right there.
Ball don't lie.
That can't happen.
That can't happen.
Not in this game. Not in this game. Not when I got the over.
Now they're copying me.
Let's see here. Yep.
Oh my God! Who is this guy?
Play him more. Are you kidding me?
What?
You're doing that in the
Are you
natty?
kidding me? Can we get you more minutes, coach?
You're doing that in the natty? Bro, that was incredibly impressive. Dude, and Edey blocked it. He got
Man.
a piece of that second.
Can we get some boards, Edey, or what, man?
I can't believe oh boy had that putback dunk. Oh. God, every time he sets the screen, like my back hurts.
He's holding the hell out of him. He's hooking the hell out of him.
Yeah,
dude.
he is. Clingan is. Who is that?
He's hooking the hell out of him.
I don't even know who that guy is, but he's out here beating the stereotype, that's for sure. 43-34, under 16 minutes. Can Purdue pull away? It's gonna be a
Man,
question.
that's one of the dunks of the year right there.
And you did it in the natty. That's the crazy part. You got to be feeling good over there, Blaine, up 9.
No, I don't feel good. I won't feel good until this game is over.
I think you should talk even louder so you feel better.
This is how I watch games.
I know. I love it.
All right, guys. This is how I watch games.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I'm not going to be someone else.
Don't be someone else.
I'm not going to
Don't be someone else.
This is me. This is us.
Say what you need to say.
This is how I do things.
I feel like you're censored a little, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
This is.
We need it censored.
Yeah.
This is
Believe me.
This is lighthearted.
Believe me, the fact that the police aren't already here is a win.
Let's go to J-Chain. What's up, dude? Said, I invited the boys to watch an Armor game in my house, but I'm way too quiet compared to these guys. They'd wake up the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't take us anywhere.
No, it'd never work. All right, let's go to Cope. 19 was feeling rough about the Purdue bet until that dunk. Feeling better now. Well,
I don't know.
didn't respond with a bucket.
Yeah, that's the problem with UConn. Like, the minute you feel good playing against them is the minute that you don't score for 4 minutes. So now, I mean, they're up 9. Like, in this game is felt back and forth. It's kind of like the Alabama game a little bit.
Yeah, let's go to Nathan McMurray. Says, love it. Give me all the energy, Blake. I will.
Yeah.
My name's Blaine.
That's all right,
But
though.
damn it, you're still going to get the energy.
That autocorrect will get you.
I promise you that. And I love how No Diddy is now the new No Homo.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Let's go to U-Haul. What's up, dude? It says 2 decades plus national champion Scott Drew has entered the chat.
Is he going to be the guy? I mean, God, Baylor's a good job too, though. But it's not Kentucky.
Let's go to Bar S1967. He says, look, can't complain about TV timeouts. They have them every game on TV, not just a championship. I know that, but I'm still going to complain about it.
No, what I really hate is when we have a commercial break, we come back in for one free throw or an inbound, and then we have another commercial break after that one play.
Well, you know they're not. There's no way that they're ever going to be able to get rid of those media timeouts. You know what I liked? I like in golf tournaments where they show the action and like there's a little commercial on the side or whatever that goes on while it. Look, we have this problem in football too, but you know it's how you pay the bills. It's one of the things they do. We just got to get used to it. I'm still going to watch, but I reserve the right to complain about it.
That is true. Guys, if you're in the chat, please go hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button too. It really helps out the show. It really helps out us. Let's go to Tyler Wanurka.
Ooh. Dang, dog.
It's a hot take.
Spell it out.
Edey isn't actually that good. He's just massive. If he's average size, nobody would know his name.
Do you want to know how many football players that applies to?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, I think it's impressive. Yes, he's massive. Obviously, that helps. But to be that big and to be able to move like that and operate,
dog, you're hitting a post hook fadeaway on one foot.
Like it's impressive. He is 0 for Gopher right now. 0 for his last 6.
Here comes the double with no Clingan.
Mixing it up.
Come back. Play the game.
Mixing it
Play the
up.
game.
They're going to pass out.
Play the game.
See?
That's over. Play the game. Play the game.
See, and this is the thing. It's like,
move your feet.
Can you not step in front of my monitor, please?
Move your feet.
Can I watch the game, the basketball game?
He's playing defense on you, Dave.
Oh, God, you upset?
He's like,
oh, God.
See, now we're going to pass out of double teams, and we can't even catch the basketball. Pathetic.
How many does Clingan have?
Look, he's hanging in there with him, man. Oh, don't let this happen.
That's this way.
We're not getting any rebounds.
That's crazy.
$43-34, 15 minutes, 30 seconds to go. UConn trying to keep putting the distance in between them. You got him. Well,
do that to him every time.
That's nice.
That dude's freaky athletic.
Coming off the bench.
Freaking naughty.
He'll be starting on next year's championship team for you.
Passing out pretty quick, boys. And that double didn't even come that time. They got to have this.
They're done.
Ew.
They're cooked.
Wow.
They're cooked, man.
Who's it?
Zach Edey.
Wow.
That was a foul.
That's tough.
God,
that's what you got to do.
All right, UConn minus 12.5 now on BetOnline.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
All right, so now I just need UConn over 76 points at this point.
I got that too.
We're at 79. Ugh. Well, Purdue couldn't score right now if you let them play with 6, which is crazy, thinking having Edey is technically like playing with 6. We're going to be honest. Got him. Go the goal. On the back cut.
Got him again.
Oh,
Keep
my
doing
God.
it.
Again.
Rinse
Keep
and
doing
repeat.
it. Keep doing it. He
Rinse
can't
and
play
repeat.
both.
Rinse and repeat.
And he's playing with 2 fouls, right?
Yes.
Which, I mean, if you're that guy at this point with 14 minutes, just let it all hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Keep running.
God, they're just it's like
Extended.
It's inevitable.
They extend them. Help.
And 1.
No. Why?
That's 3. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's 47-34, 14 minutes, 15 seconds to go. I don't think that's an awful foul by Sampson.
But you're in the double, right? You got him doubled. There's no reason to do this.
But see, he had already beat the double.
Stay here. Make him make it.
I mean, once he got that.
He's got him and
corner,
Clingan both have 3.
14 minutes. You put Clingan in 10. We'll see. He's got a good stroke for a big guy, man. I don't know. It kind of looked like it.
Sounded like it.
I hate that angle. Just show me the normal angle so I can see all the movements and revolutions and jubilations. Edey's got 17 and 5. Better get them rebound numbers up, Dave.
Man, not going to hit.
I don't know. He'll have one possession where he gets 4 rebounds, so I don't know.
UConn's doing such a good job of gang rebounding, though.
They do. Gang, gang, gang.
Can't stand behind the line on a free throw.
Does anybody else hate that rule?
They say
Lane interference.
Lane interference?
Yeah. All right, 47-36. Purdue's not dead yet, but man, this just
need a basket.
UConn, it just feels like it's a 20-point lead. Like 11 feels like 20. Got him. Oh,
Goodness, what are you looking at? No.
dude. Oh boy, ain't even close.
Look at him.
Not even close.
They're getting everything.
He'll cash it.
They're getting everything. Purdue
Wow.
can't get a rebound.
UConn is getting after
Like, they
their
legitimately
ass.
cannot get a rebound.
It's what?
Athletic
Is
guy.
that another one on Zach?
Athletic.
That's not 3 on Zach, is it?
2 on Zach, I believe.
Let's see, I think that's 4 team fouls on Purdue. 3 or 4. Yeah, it's 4. Each team has 4. Got him. Pull that. Don't.
That's
Johnson, that's 4.
No way.
That's
See,
4 on him.
that's a bad foul.
2 in a minute.
That's a bad foul. God, dude. Ugh. I don't know if you guys got some big, like, Eastern European over there just sitting waiting to eat 3 minutes, but see, now going to Edey's totally to Clingan's got to be smart, man.
You got to double. Everything has to be.
Yeah. Oh,
Missed.
We're missing dunks, man.
they're going to count it? Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Happened so quick. Braden Smith's got to make that shot. You got Clingan beat around the corner. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. I mean, even if you grab the net, though, that's a violation.
Yeah.
All right, back to single digits. It's at 9, 47-38. UConn with 13:27 to go. If you're following at home, which if you're watching this, I know you are. Who's going to hit him on the back cut? They've been killing him on the back cut. There he is. Bang, bang, bang. Nope, that's a flop, dude.
Nice.
Really
Whitewood
nice.
just
Nice
nasty.
take.
Really,
man.
European, dog.
Just helping save race relations. I'm telling you, man. He's a transfer. I think he was
He's
from
from
Loyola Marymount or something, and went to somewhere else, and then went to UConn. There's the double.
There's the double and quick, too.
That's 5. All right.
That's a quick
6.
whistle, buddy.
That's 6.
That's a quick whistle, flop.
Tennessee had some success like that, too. Attacking Edey's hands before he gets the ball up.
Yeah,
you know?
jumping him. Like, yeah, it's that jump double. God, dude, I feel like there's been some cuts on these out of bounds plays. Just they've been missed on both sides, but especially on Purdue's. Everybody's so worried about Edey, and I get it. Yep.
Good.
All right, that's 5 on Purdue. Boy, Zach. God, has he made a field goal?
I don't
in the
know.
second
I don't
half?
think he's made a field goal.
I know he was 0 for 6 at one point. The goaltend.
They counted that.
Goaltend. We need to get into this bonus for these free throws. We're almost to the 12:30 mark. We get another media time.
Right now, Purdue projected 61.5.
That would be that under that Blaine needed. Boy, Spencer's kind of their guy, dude. Got him.
Nice.
How did he make that?
That's incredible.
How did he make that?
That's the stuff.
Come on,
that blows
Purdue,
my mind.
answer.
It's not the jump shots that
Good
blow my
God.
mind. It's the drives and finishes that blow my mind. It's like in baseball. It's the takes from the hitters on borderline, on pitchers that are balls that are borderline. They're going 98 that impressed me. There's the double. Somebody's got to hit a shot. Nope.
Off.
No, they can't do anything. Man. They can't do a thing.
I would stick to this double, buddy. You won't.
You're due.
He ain't even been close.
Whoa! What?
I got to see the replay on that. God, that looked clean.
God, I tell you what, oh boy had barely hit the rim. Quit shooting.
See,
at
that just sucks. Like,
How?
you're on defense.
Wow.
All right, so we're at the under 12 timeout. Purdue better figure it out.
Big update. Braves lost by 1.
They would.
Sure, you couldn't wait to say that.
They
Look,
would.
I just read.
You're right. Okay.
Let's go to Cedar Creek, Curmudgeon. What's up? He says Purdue is ice cold. Feels like UConn might start running away with this one.
What did John Mayer say?
Gravity.
All right, so we need.
He's pushing.
I
me
need
down.
75.5 for UConn. I need 76 points.
They can get there. What are they at now? 58? No. 51? 51-38? So you need 27 more? We'll see.
Let's go to Johnston M. He says that one guy comes in, does the best dunk ever, then we never see
See him again. Well,
Never again.
that's not going to last. Like your Harlem Globetrotters acrobatics aren't going to last. Meanwhile, UConn's over there just putting the fun in fundamentals.
You were in the right place at the right time on one of them. It's happened to me before too.
Yeah.
And then they wanted another 22 and 10 from me. No.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Like, hey, can y'all miss one again when I'm running at the rim? And
It's like that one fastball you just run into sometimes.
That's exactly right. Sometimes closing your eyes and swinging is the best way to go about life.
Let's go to Good Energy Guy. Love that handle. Says UConn slipping away. Purdue needs to feed Edey even more.
He's missing
Well, the funny part is, like, I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, but the problem with Purdue is, and I know there's been some instances where they've come back, but this team is not built to come back, to get down double digits and come back quickly. They're just not built like that. With UConn, it's just, can UConn play bad enough at some point to let Purdue come back? I just don't know.
See, it's interesting. The strategy for UConn early on was let's don't double, and Edey was pretty much feasting. Then when some of the UConn guys got into foul trouble, they started doubling. Edey has to pass out of the double team. No one else is making a shot for Purdue.
Yeah.
That's proven to be.
Well, for the rest of this game, you might as well call me Irish because I'm doubling.
Yeah.
Let's go to Happy Pessimist. He says Purdue.
Happy pessimist.
More like Purdue. Hashtag UConn W. Let's go to Lucky Booster Bird. Love that name. UConn equals domination.
Yeah.
They're going to cover the 7.
Yeah, if UConn wins this game, the open for tomorrow's show is going to have another very high-level coach's name mixed with Dan Hurley's, which I'm not going to say yet, but I think some of y'all kind of know where I'm going.
Man, I think I might put the live bet for UConn right now is 11.5. I might put a hundy on that.
I like that. Yeah. Blaine said no. Blaine said,
I think you need to stay strong over there, David. That's what I
money
think.
line.
Oh, it's 13.5 now.
Yeah.
I think you need to stay strong over there.
I might take it 20.5 at this.
I don't know. Give him another 3 minutes. It may be at 20 now.
Please.
You got what, like 4K on the?
I got 5K on UConn cover and 6.5.
6.5. All right. Here we go. Oh God, they're in the bonus already. I feel like I say that every Purdue game. We are 9 minutes in the second half, but better make these. Oh.
Air ball.
Wow. Man. So,
I'm just going to sit my tea over here.
I hate to see Zach Edey. Well, I bet on
Zach, you can afford to airball one. You're the only reason y'all are even close.
It's the championship, man.
UConn's supposed to start eating that clock. Clingan took a 3 earlier. Can y'all believe that? Look at Braden Smith. Yep. Travel.
Yeah.
Wow, he is falling apart.
First of all, you're 8 seconds in the paint.
It's a good job by Clingan, though. All right, we're still 51-38, 11 minutes. That hurts. That hurts bad. The Purdue fans out there watching that one.
You are traveling your ass off.
Pivot foot was good.
Yeah, both his pivot feet were
Both
good.
his pivot feet were good.
Yeah.
Hey, we need a basket. As long as 11 doesn't shoot it.
Oh, 11's going to shoot it now. 11 will make one. It'll be Blaine's favorite player.
You can tell a boy's not in the game. This is his game.
Yep. It's a pass, man.
Shoot it.
He about made that.
Y'all can't make nothing.
All right, Purdue, if you're gonna start to chop into this thing, you better start chopping into it. Sew it up.
Just flopping.
God, this over's not gonna hit. 0 field goals in the last 3:18 for Purdue.
Dude, UConn's not a good three-point shooting team.
We're at 51-38, 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go. I will not take the UConn slander when they're up 13 and we're all counting on them right now. Do not put that evil on them.
What's their percentage
energy
right
guy.
now from 3?
Has
the
anybody
what?
hit a 3 in the second half? I don't think anybody's hit a 3 in the second half. But so you got UConn at 8 fouls.
Newton may have hit one.
He hit that one early from way out.
Yeah.
From way out. That's right. Good call. Back to 11 points.
Purdue's 1 for 4. UConn's 4 for 18.
From 3?
Mm-hmm.
UConn shot 18. Well, yeah. Sounds about right. Just suffocates you, man. This is the matchup. This is the matchup. Take them.
You do not need to run the offense through him.
Go to work. Go to work. Got him. Great pass. Boom! There he is. Blaine's favorite player.
About damn Tom.
That one guts you a little bit. You better answer. This is going to be a Braden Smith drive, either oop or finish.
Don't. Back up.
It's a good take. Got to go up.
Run. One more.
That's so
Yeah.
good. Run him out of the gym.
Hey, let's beat their ass.
56-40.
All right, the live UConn points total is 73.5.
Oh, somebody hit a 3.
They're flirting with it right now.
Somebody hit a 3. You just want Purdue to kind of score a little bit to keep some game pressure on.
Yeah,
You know?
their projection's 59 right now.
Ooh. That's tough.
Are we surprised?
No, I picked UConn to cover.
Not really. I'm surprised that Purdue played so good in the first half.
I just feel like we say that every
And they
time.
still didn't hit the +4.
Yeah,
I know. That's tough.
All right, let's get back to the chat.
Let's go to Arnold Garza Jr. Remember, if you're in chat, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you donate, it will get read. Put 100 on it, 10 toes down, put that on baby. All right, let's go to Arnold Garza Jr. Purdue is such a disappointment. Took him +7.
Dude, this is why you watch Crane & Company. We told you, take UConn, take UConn, take UConn. But Purdue is a disappointment, making it to the Natty. I just think UConn's that good, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Matt Painter, this is a win. Let's go to Hage Doornod Jed 7142.
Good read.
Says Spencer is an absolute menace.
He is, and I can't wait to see him be like an NBA coach when he's like 28. He just gives me those kind of vibes.
All right, let's go to Booster Baby Puff. Says, I need 55 total points and UConn to score 25. I'm guessing he needs the over.
Yeah. Yeah. He's saying he needs UConn to score 25 more points and Purdue to get to 55.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Donnie B. What's up, Donnie B? I hope that means Donnie Barasco. After looking at the game, Clingan hasn't played great, and UConn is still up this.
Yeah.
I'm just, dude, they're good at everything. But, I think Clingan defensively has been pretty good in the second half. I know Sampson coming in and giving them those minutes to spell. You know, we saw Cockman run a little bit early for Purdue doing some things. I don't think Clingan's played bad, man.
7 points, 4 rebounds.
But he's taking,
50%.
what, 7 shots? He's
It's
like
mostly
4
him
for
on the
7?
defensive end.
Yeah, and that's all you needed. You didn't need Clingan to go out here and score 40 points. That's the thing about UConn. They're not a one-trick pony. They can beat you from everywhere.
Let's go to Steve Miller. I love your band. Says 350 watching, only 136 likes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Come on, this is an easy button. Just go hit it. All right, let's go to Mark Erdman II. Says, look, I'm going to be useless tomorrow, but damn it, there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
That's exactly.
You're damn right, Mark.
What a G.
You get excited about it, because you know why? I'm excited about it.
Everybody's excited. It's an exciting time.
All right, let's go to Becky C. Becky, welcome to the chat. How do you think Zach Edey will translate to the NBA? We don't see many bigs like him
Anymore.
Yeah, rim protector. Yeah, I just offensively, I wonder, outside of, being able to catch alley-oops and do some of the things under the basket he's done, how much. But again, he's developed his game so much in the past 2 years. The NBA is kind of a different animal. I wonder how they're going to officiate him at the next level. That's the part that I find interesting.
Just how do you guard people like Wembayama?
You can't.
How do you guard like a Porzingis?
Yeah, you just really
He can, but Wembayama can do it all.
I know.
You just
But
really
that's who you'd
kinda
be
gotta
matching
go.
up against, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right, 56-40. UConn is up. Purdue, you better answer. Or this one's going to be wrapped up pretty soon. Let's see, get it back down to them. That's just what they do. It's cash.
All right, there's an Edey.
You know what? That's part of it. It's part of it. Up 14. Can they get stops on this end? Because it can come from anywhere. That's the problem. There's no easy, simple answer. UConn's going to run their stuff, run that clock. Let's see. Cash. Uh-oh.
Right.
I'm telling you, they know
All
when to
right,
put the dagger
76
in.
is in play.
They know when to put the dagger in. 17 more points. Purdue, we got to go. Got to go. Got to go.
This is not a time to be slow.
Got to go.
They're running the exact same things. Play back. Let them shoot
I
long
don't
twos.
blame 'em.
Live with it. Board. That's a foul. No, it's not. You live with long twos, man.
Yeah. I mean, if Zach Edey's not going to be the one shooting 2-pointers, I'll live with it too. Oh, God. I thought he was. You won't. Show him the dragon.
Money.
Oh!
God!
That'll be the difference too. Dude, how do you not throw that ball down to Zach Edey? Yeah. That's foul. He just reached over. I think he made contact with his shoulder.
All right, cool. We watched 2 minute basketball. Let's go to commercial.
Yeah, let's go to a 6-minute commercial, guys. 59-42, 7:52 to go in the game. It's looking like UConn maybe going back to back.
Long game left. Long game left. If you're UConn, you can't.
No, look, there's no point in putting the
You
foot off the
can't
pedal.
be greedy here. All right? This is what Dan Hurley has taught you.
Exactly
All
right.
right? It's the process.
This moment.
It's a journey. Drew Brees said it pregame. Right? You're not winning this game on the court. Right? You won this game in the locker room.
Yeah.
You won this game in the practice field. You won this game in the classroom, David.
Did they?
That's where they won.
Yeah,
the
Looks
you
like
want
they're
to get in
winning
the
it on the
classroom?
court to me.
Yeah. Classroom, where's that?
It looks like all of their guys are just better.
It's NIL season.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Austin C. Austin, what is good? It says Clingan's only job tonight is to slow Zach Edey down 1v1. And I got to be honest, it's working.
In the second half. But again, that's why you don't sit here and say, oh no, and just panic after the first half. I mean, it's working.
I always panic. That's just who I am.
You do. That's okay, though. That's your archetype.
That is.
The panicker to make good things happen.
All right, let's go to Alejandro Flores. Says, give a like, people, please. It helps a lot. Loving the show. Gotta love UConn covering the spread now.
Yeah. Why would you not hit the like? What kind of sick person doesn't hit the like button? If you like it. If you don't like it, then hit the unlike button.
There's not an unlike button.
I don't think there's not. But
Look, it's not tough. You know, I'm not asking you to invent the wheel.
yeah.
All right. No one's asking that. Let's go to
I'm gonna give you all the good stuff, man.
remember, if you donate, it will get read always. Let's go to War Chant. You just want to say, loving the show, guys, loving this game. And just don't forget, Bud Light's still gay.
Yes, 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 and
We
hell
won't
yes.
argue that.
Let's go to Chris Shane. And what's up, Chris? Dan Hurley is such a passionate coach. They feed off him. You can see it on the court.
Yeah.
Court.
No, I look. And all these guys
so
are
jacked.
passionate, but Dan Hurley just.
Yeah.
Well, look,
Like,
it's
I start-
gamesmanship.
and this is the
Yeah.
calm. This is the calm Hurley. He
Oh,
used to
for
be-
sure.
He used to be out of his mind.
I mean, he tried to. Didn't he like tell a
Well, he's-
fan like, "Come down here"? I'm gonna like.
He's
they lost the
trash
game
talking
earlier
with Zach
this year.
Edey
Well,
on the
everyone,
court.
look,
Yeah.
you're always
I
out
love
of your
that.
mind until you start winning.
Which is it time now that we go back and look at that trash talk between Zach Edey and Dan Hurley?
Appreciate it, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that feel, Zach?
How'd that work out?
How did that work out for you?
What?
Zach Edey and Dan Hurley going back and forth at each other.
Yeah. Then what happened?
Nothing good. Let's go to Evan McCarville. Evan, hello. Now that this game is over, stop it. College baseball. What is the Arkansas broom sponsor?
I don't know, but they're really good. I mean, Omaha's gonna be nuts this year.
Let's go to Ferris Surfeem. Any concern with Bruce Pearl going to Kentucky?
No.
Sorry if you've already covered it.
Nah, I just think he's about to be 64. Looks like they're trying to line up to let his son be the next coach at Auburn. We'll see how that goes. Whatever. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't see it. I think the age where he's at. I mean, look, he could. I think Bruce would do a great job. He's a hell of a coach. But I don't know. It's just timing, right? Life's about timing and execution. And how do you defend Zach Edey? Those are the three things about life. All right, back to the line. Zach Edey. Put that on a shirt.
God,
That's cash.
can't be that big and shoot that good at free throws, man.
Well, he airballed one earlier, so it's somewhere in the middle. Look at Dan Hurley. He just punched a puppy. Butter.
Those are smooth.
Yeah. 59-44, 7:52 full court press.
Here comes the full court press.
Yep. Trying to mix it up.
Really nice.
Break it. Go. Go.
Go
Oop.
right at him.
Oop. Oh.
What are you
All right.
doing? Just go right at him.
I mean, I feel like the oop is the right play. Just make it. That was the easiest oop you've had. Look at this. See, that's
All right.
That hadn't happened to Clingan though. Like he hadn't gotten bullied back down.
Is Clingan in right now?
No.
No, I'm talking about like.
Oh, yeah.
When he's been in there, that really hadn't happened to him.
All right, here's the press.
UConn just fundamental. You break it, work it. This ball's got to go into Cam's hands. It's got to. And it's about to. Great cut.
Ooh.
God,
All right,
dude.
that's 61.
UConn just pulling magic tricks over here.
It's going to stop.
Go, Braden. Go, Braden. Go, Braden. I know you're trying to set stuff up, but y'all got to start pressing the action on offense, too. Is that off Purdue? Wow. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Wow.
I tell you, man. He's my MVP. I did not mean to drink that so loudly. Is that your MVP right now,
Who?
Spencer?
Yes.
Playing really good.
Look at Dan. Foul.
Good.
God, UConn's not even in the bonus yet. It's amazing how that happens.
When's that coming out? How's Dragon coming out?
I heard it's going to
Premieres
premiere June
16th.
26th.
Run. Oh, no. That was
Didn't call
backcourt
it.
and they didn't call it. Wow, that was backcourt and they didn't call it. What a pass, dude.
Good job, Spencer.
The scientist.
Slow.
No. I don't need slow.
I need slow.
We need the UConn over.
Oh, cook him. Cook him. Get there. Go in. Look
What a
at him.
rebound.
Look at him.
Smart. God, they're just smart. Thank you, Bill Raftery, for agreeing with me. I agree with you. 14 offensive rebounds for
Effort.
UConn. What are you
Effort.
best at? We'll be better than you at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Go right at them.
63-46. UConn's gonna win. I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking pretty healthy right now. If you're UConn, must be nice.
You're good. Love this.
Yeah. Please catch
Wow.
ball 3-point line.
We're out by the logo.
Oh, foul here? On who? Is it Sampson? Is he gone?
Are they in the
Johnson.
bonus yet?
Yeah. I think Purdue's in the double. UConn's just in the regular bonus. All right, 63-46. 109. Yeah. Purdue'd have to freak out. Get this over 76. Let's see. God, UConn defensively is just so good too, man. You know, it's fun to talk about offense and talk about offense. Defensively, I think is where UConn really makes their hay. That's what separates them. That'll keep you fed while the offense inevitably goes up and down like it always does. Good Dan Hurley's like, let's see, does Kentucky have $1 billion? I don't know if you've ever seen what $18 million looks like, except maybe in the movies. 26-9, David.
All right, so what do I need? I need 4
You
rebounds.
need 4 rebounds? It's doable.
Who they got in right now? Who's their big?
Well, Sampson's fouled out. He's got to be out of the game.
Oh, they got a stretch in there.
All right, I need 4 Edey rebounds.
It's if anybody can get 4 rebounds in 5.5 minutes, it's that guy. Oh. He jumped past the line.
No, he threw it though. His feet never touched ground. Good, slow.
Yep. Just smart, man. Ooh. I like it. There's oh boy who had the dunk.
Stay down there, Edey.
He's going to pull it. He's going to pull it.
He's on base.
In your face.
So it's
In your
European
face.
stuff, dog. It's that European stuff.
In
It's
your
Luka.
face.
It's Luca.
65. God, we
So
need
11?
12 points.
I
You
need
need 11? You have it 75 or 76?
75 and a half.
Double.
Yeah, good
Take
luck.
a charge, brother. That's a
Good
foul.
luck.
Take a charge.
That actually, yeah, that's one I could have seen offensive foul.
Yeah. Somebody call timeout. 65-49 with
seen an
4
offensive
minutes to
foul.
go. It seems like the curtain.
Yeah, that's
Take a charge.
Yeah, I just don't think you're allowed to do that. What Edey
If you're
did
not in the
offensively.
cylinder, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Edey.
Oh, yeah, but then Edey
Yeah.
gets all the calls. All
Swivel and elbow.
right, let me get in here.
Get in there and investigate.
All right, we got a $10 donation from Matt Riley, Austin's
Matt.
brother. Jake, Dodgers versus Braves, first weekend of May. Dodgers win the series. I get some Crane & Co. merch. Braves win. $50 donation for the boys.
Deal. Sold. Let's write that one down. Matt Riley,
on.
gotcha.
Let's go to Michael Carana. What's up, Mike? He's like, look, Zach Edey sucks, and we all know it.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I'd love to be 7-4 and see how I did, but you know, I think he's doing well with it. You get in there and get some of that cookie. I know you've been eyeing that cookie cake.
David, can you get out of the way of my monitor, please?
David been eyeing
trying to-
everything
I'm trying
that's
to watch
shaped
the
like a
game.
slice of pizza tonight. David is devouring, and I love it.
Let's go to Jacob Levine. Bro, why are their pants at mid-shin? I know they're tall, but come on. Daily Wire, get these guys some pants that fit.
Look, we like to show a little skin. It's
Little foot nut?
man.
Little ankle
Little
bone?
foot nut.
Come on.
You saw ankle bone?
they had mine fit properly. I said I want them shorter.
Yeah.
Shorter.
No, here you'll look in 20 minutes. I'll be up at his knees.
Just hold.
Got him. Oh God! Somebody go.
They're just mind-mouthing. No.
I need that 76.
I got $5,000 on 7.5.
I don't care. I need the 76 points. In your face. God, Edey, where you at? That was one of those rebounds. Yeah, you better do something with it, bud. It's probably a good idea.
Lefty hook.
Oh, my. How do you miss that?
I could just never. I wonder how him palming the ball. I wonder if he could do it with three fingers, like a thumb in his first.
Alien palm?
Yeah. Give him that glorp 7 palm.
God, nothing like that glorp.
Nothing like that glorp. All right.
Good.
All right.
Just run it, stay high, and shoot the 3. Cook him.
Cut.
Cook him. Got him.
Wow. He about made it, too. Was that a 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
Where did he take off from?
He leaned in.
But still, where are them feet at? So we could be at, what are they at, 69 right now? 65, 49, 350? And science, math, algebra. Okay, you close.
Let's go to Nathan McMurray, $2 donation.
Hey,
Message
Nate.
Retracted. Appreciate it, Nate. Let's go to $2 donation from Practical Bible Studies. We need more dodgeball references.
Oh, but
Don't
you
say
watched
that.
the show long enough. We'll
Don't
start
say that.
reenacting.
You don't know what you're signing yourself up for.
Yeah, we'll start reenacting scenes.
All right, let's go to
I'm gonna
BB.
murder this pizza.
Says another 15 points each, and I'm golden.
I love your positivity. However, UConn's about to sit on this ball. Just sit on. Well, you're at the line. 2. No, maybe. Don't know. Don't feel great about it.
All right, let's go back to our good energy, guys. Says, what happens when a team of 5-stars plays a single 5-star? This.
Yeah. I like the way you put that.
We
But they're
saw it
like
in the women's game, too.
5-stars.
We saw it in the women's game, too. As
Yeah.
great as Caitlin Clark is, it's like every single player on South Carolina was better at the
Yeah,
other
they had
position.
Iowa had no depth either. But South Carolina, I gotta give them credit. Like the 2 freshmen were balling, like Tessa Johnson and Flowellen, I believe. I don't think I pronounced that right, but I was close.
All right, let's go to Mike 218. Mike, what's up? We got to give Zach Edey all the credit, though. He has put this team on his back
sure.
the entire
For sure.
tournament. The dude is a hell of a basketball.
He's got nothing to hang his head about, and even if he did hang his head, he'd still be a foot taller than everybody else.
All right, let's go to the $2 donation from Nathan McMurray. Let's see what we figured it out there. It says, boys, Master Week call and coming hot in the morning.
Morikawa?
Masters Week call.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
coming in
yeah.
hot
Yeah.
in the morning.
Bring the noise.
We're going to save that till Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Do it Wednesday. We're going to have a little Masters sesh. All right? Don't take that the wrong way either.
It's exactly what you think it is. Let's go to a $5 donation from Matt Riley. Appreciate it, Matt. You guys think Edey's going to be a bust in the NBA?
Depends on where he gets drafted.
Yeah.
Like, I got to see where he gets drafted before. Like, again, I'm just wondering, obviously he's not going lottery. I think he's projected, what, like late first?
I saw it
early
with 22nd we were talking about.
Well, we were talking about Walker
22nd to
Kessler,
24.
where he got drafted,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 22nd or something like that.
Walker, I believe, went 22nd.
Yeah.
That's where Edey was projected, right?
Yeah, not surprising. Let's go to crazy_PL. I just want to say I might never be back on the stream with y'all, but thanks for so much for the great show, great experience, and keep me caught up with the game. Just appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Hey, hit that subscribe button. You never know what you might find. You might like something.
Well, I mean, just if you liked it, just come back for more. It's like, listen, like this pizza, I like it. I'll probably order
We're
it
here every day.
every damn
Let's go
day.
to KLH. He says, fellas, this game was over before it even started.
Is that Drew Brees' burner account?
It might be. All right, let's go to the Pope. No, let's go to Aaron
The Pope's
Cone.
in here?
Let's go to Aaron Cone.
Aaron Cohn.
What's up?
What's he saying?
Says, y'all remember when Michigan won the 90 in football? I do. Go Blue.
Love to see it.
That's a good brother right there.
All right.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go to the Pope. He says, I have blessed Dan Hurley for winning another natty this year.
That's the
That's
Pope?
the reason just gray smoke follows him everywhere. I mean, he's going to, you talk about the Pope in Connecticut. He's going to be the Pope. All right, we need these 2 free throws, David.
Yeah, we do.
Now, let's do our job here.
We need these bad.
Oh, yeah.
Get the dreads out of your eyes. There you
There
go.
we go. See the basket, be the basket, become
Money.
the
Come on.
basket.
There's one.
Money. Dad, what we need? 76?
76, I believe. Yes. Oh, God, they already erased the board. By the way, I think like everybody had UConn minus 6.5 today for the show bets in the show this morning. Bang. That's
Nice.
2
All
of them.
right. 9 more.
Let's see. Zach Edey, miss, rebound, miss, rebound, miss, rebound, make.
Go now. Now. Now.
Score. Back to back. There's been 9 back-to-back champions all time. I did not know it was that many. Last school to do it was Florida in 06, 07. God, those teams were good. But they haven't been as dominant as UConn.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they're just running everybody. This does make me feel a little bit better about Auburn losing to Yale, but not really, because UConn would have trashed us.
Yeah, whoever had Auburn beating UConn in their bracket was an idiot.
Yeah, man, I wish I met that guy.
See, that's crazy they put that stat up here because I just looked up and they said only 7. Only 7 teams have won it.
I don't know. The way
This would be 8.
Well, I wonder if the guy who runs the possession arrow is in charge of the graphics, too. If that's the case, then I believe what you said.
All right, we need 9 UConn points.
Oh. 67-50, 341. Turnover. UConn. Interesting. I thought it helped to 76, David. Ooh.
Stay out. No threes. Stay out. Okay.
Live with this. I mean, when he takes that second step, if there's any space, you can't stop it. Pass. Is Purdue going to foul? No way they foul, right? I mean, that looked like a foul. I mean,
Purdue has to stab somebody.
yeah. Purdue's literally, there's like a walk-in bail law. Dan, calm down.
Get in the box, Dan.
Oh, no. Oh, Dan, you're losing your
Dan?
mind. What?
I need points, Dan.
That was really athletic.
Nice take.
67-54. 70-60. 75-62 is one. God, no chance. Is anybody a little nervy out there?
I am.
You a little nervy?
What are we doing?
We're touching players?
Dan Hurley, what are you doing?
What if Dan stole the ball?
Why is he clinging in the game? He has 4 fouls. There's 3 minutes left.
Hey, just the
Could
process.
go to overtime.
What are you doing? Put him in the. Why is he not playing? What are you waiting on?
Hold on. 1 second.
What are you waiting on?
Dan,
I swear to God.
Dan, put him in the game.
Blaine wants to know why he hadn't.
Y'all about to see the real me here in a second. The 7 of them.
Oh, please no. Please no.
All right. Let's go to JJ. JJ, what's
It's
up?
like watching Split. I feel you, though. I respect it.
Let's go to JJ. He says, the more I look at it, the more I think Scott Drew will be the next head coach of the University of Kentucky.
I mean, I think he's the odds-on favorite right now.
Yeah.
I believe he is.
All right, let's go to Purdue. Only thing Purdue flops. That's his username.
Purdue flops?
Purdue flops. Says, hey, I've got away with it a couple of times this game, guys. They'll never stop me.
He said I got away with it. Oh, gosh. That's right. It's pizza time. It's still so good when it's cold.
Yeah, it's pizza. It's almost better when it's cold.
No.
All right, can't relax. Do you foul if you're Purdue here?
Yes. A lot. Let's just shoot those free throws.
Thank
There you
you.
go. There you go. I'm gonna show how bad I make this pizza crust.
That wasn't even close.
That's why we got ants.
You're like Zach Edey from the line.
Oh, here's Zach Edey from the line.
Come on, dog.
When's Doug Edey going to Purdue?
Come on, dog.
He's already there. He's warming up. He's gonna practice after the game. Need these.
There's
Money.
one.
What a great line. You're about to have 28 rebounds, 6 assists. That's helping the team, bud.
Yeah.
I wonder how many turnovers UConn has. Like 2?
7.
7? That's really not a lot.
No, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Get away. Get back. Back up. It's stealing.
Foul him. Must be nice.
That
must be awesome.
Trap. God, they just beat that press so easy.
Don't go there.
What? Timeout.
Good timeout.
2:14, 69-56. Could we possibly get 73, 66 in some type of crazy? You got a 6.5. That one, you would freak out if it was that close.
What?
73, 66.
Don't get me violent on here.
73, 66.
No. I would love
You know
70.
what's crazy? When you can hear your wife tell you have to sit back in the control room.
I would love 71. I would love 71-64.
Jake, no, you're not winning this one.
Dude, that's still, y'all will play that randomly. I'll think she's here.
Oh my gosh, Jake, don't even start.
All right. See, now I'm talking back to it. It's the slow culmination's already happening. What are you laughing at over there?
Oh, nothing. It says someone said you start
Easy,
eating your crust like an
Blaine. You
adult.
need to
Jake.
reel
I
it
typically
in.
do eat my crust. And you know what the best thing to dip crust in?
Ranch.
Honey mustard.
Mm.
There you go. You're welcome.
Don't walk me
Fixed
down.
it for
You
you.
don't want to walk down this walk.
Yeah.
Typically, I do eat my crust. And guess what? The minute
Ralph
the live
Sampson
stream goes
won
off,
3 Player of the
I'm
Year.
just going to be like,
You guys never eat your crust. Every time I've come
I
in
eat
there
my
after
crust.
pizza, there's
Ask
crust
Reed. Ask
there.
my wife. Reed, I eat my crust.
No, you don't. You feed them to the dogs.
That's, you know
You
what?
know I
You're supposed to be
Look,
my
Penny Lane
companion.
gets my
You're
crust,
supposed to be
too.
my companion.
Penny Lane loves Pizza Day.
Wow. Wow. The trust in the Crane household just got downgraded by a notch.
All right, we need 7 points.
I need this game to
Somebody
end.
cut to the goal.
7.
Purdue ain't fouling. They're a chameleon. Who all returns on this UConn team?
Really
All right.
nice.
So nice.
Just
5.
good at basketball.
Yeah, there's 71. No more score. 8-0 Purdue run, Blaine. Oh, Zach Edey. Feed me.
5 points.
Oh. Foul.
Y'all
Wow, here we go. Come
just
on.
go home.
5 points.
Foul. What did I have it at? 73-66.
Would have loved this in the Bama game. I would love Bama to do this.
Yeah, me too.
The over 160.5. NATO gave up with 4 minutes left.
Minute. Yeah, it's. God, could we get to. See, 70. It's just ain't going to happen. Nice shot. All right, 72-58. My man's got Oakley's on inside. You know he's about to party.
Oh, God. Don't let Auburn win a natty.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be Project X.
They'll have helicopters and the FBI.
Good. We're pressing the ball.
Gotta
Good.
go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Braden is taking his time. All right. Cheat the long 2.
Oh,
Dude. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul.
foul.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
This is all quarterbacks.
Score.
They're going to foul you. Good. Foul him.
Foul. Don't foul. Yeah, don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul.
Yes!
How much do you win, Blaine?
Wow.
Dang.
God, what were the
I'm
other?
missing
I
by
just
the
won
hook right
4,800.
Atta boy. Let me see something real quick.
Feel free to tip the crew off that win.
So, hold on. I got to see some of these exact score bets that I had.
Hold.
Can I get one free throw? One free throw.
Hold on. I've got 75-65.
You need some shenanigans.
Yeah, I need some shenanigans. Need some shenanigans. Who's got the ball? Oh, of course, UConn does. Gah!
What do we have to do for one free throw here?
Look at Hurley. He's already starting to go nuts. Can we get a bad pass and a steal and then maybe a 3 at the buzzer, 75-65, everybody's happy? Man. Plus 140 point differential. God, I didn't realize Villanova was beating people to sleep
Rolling
like that
kids.
either. Was that what Chris Jenkins? Was that team?
You got to shoot it.
Andrew Hurley's in, coach's son?
Shoot it, dog.
Don't have to-
Pull
Come
it.
on.
Pull it. You get one chance at this. Pull it.
We're going to lose this.
Don't touch him, Dan. He wanted him to shoot it. He's like, screw Purdue.
Matt Painter said, run the play.
Yeah. He's dominating. See,
On all
I
angles.
can't hold it out like that. I'm going to go take my shot. All right. Let's get into the recap, boys. Let's just hop into it.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's go ahead and thank you guys, number one, for joining us here. But your thoughts, just overall.
I think we're going to look back at this UConn dynasty as one of the most dominant that we've ever seen. I mean, just think, we talked last year about they won all 6 of their tournament games by double-digit points, 13, I think it was. Now they've done that again 2 years in a row. And keep in mind, they only brought back 2 starters, right? 5 of their 8 top scorers from last season were gone. The closest thing was the last back-to-back champ we saw with Florida, and even that team returned Joakim Noah and Al Horford. That group wanted to run it back again. So I don't know, man. With Hurley, I'm getting a lot of like Kirby Smart type vibes. Won 2 championships. Now I pulled up UConn record by year. So Dan Hurley didn't make the tournament his first 2 years at UConn. Then first round losses the next 2 years. So all those teams whose coaches are underperforming or hadn't really gotten past the first round. We just saw Matt Painter make it to the championship, and now Dan Hurley back-to-back championships in one of the most impressive fashions we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's unbelievably hard to win it, right? It's even harder to win it back-to-back when the target is now on your back. And look, I watched Nick Saban dominate college football like nobody else for a long time. I mean, there was a stretch, where the teams that he had, it just felt like they were so much better than everybody else that were played. It almost looked unfair. And when I see what this UConn program has become and what they continue to do, especially after tonight, it's starting to look exactly the same. And they're not just beating people, they're destroying them. Plus 140 point differentials, new NCAA tournament record. Now, look, they didn't beat Bama by 30 points. They still beat them by 14. But there was just another double-digit NCAA tournament win, this time in the national championship game. I find it unbelievably impressive. And they don't just win because they're really good at one thing. They excel at pretty much every facet of the game. We've talked about this multiple times. And they continue to play like a team with the chip on its shoulder. That's the hardest part. Now, unlike Saban's teams, they might not have the most talent when it comes to the number one recruiting class, but they are one of the most talented. And what separated Saban wasn't only the recruiting success, but getting the most out of the most talented guys to play the cleanest and to play the smartest, right? To never panic, to never waver, regardless of score or circumstance. And man, that's exactly what Coach Hurley's doing at UConn. And, I was very excited about watching the game tonight. You have Zach Edey, who's obviously a superstar in the college game. We'll see what he does in the NBA. But, I think we have to start, and I know there's still a while to go, and he didn't have as many championships, but I think we've got to start talking about the way that Coach Hurley goes about his business and the way that he is dominating the sport. Blaine, it looks like the way that Saban was dominating, when he had Bama at his highest point.
And if you're UConn, you have one job now, and that's to keep your head coach. Because Kentucky is about to come throw everything they have at him.
everything they have in him. And whatever the price is, UConn, you need to pay him. All right. And I go back to that interview, and there's certain guys you can just tell. They had that look in their eye.
Yeah.
When Dan Hurley said, if you're going to get us now, because it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And that's what he was talking about. And it feels like it's just beginning. It feels like the journey, it's already 2 natties in the bag, and it feels like they're getting better.
Yeah.
And the one thing about Dan you can do, schematically, one of the best in the game. You can watch UConn and see their system on offense. There's a lot of teams you watch, and I have no idea what they're attempting to run. 2, the way they're coached, physicality, effort. And that's a straight extension from what? That's an extension from your head coach.
Yeah. Well, they say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You know what beats all that? Talent that works incredibly hard. Yeah. And the maniacal attention to detail. It seems like every possession, but I think the most impressive thing, and we can go through, schematically, they do great stuff. A lot of people do great stuff schematically in college basketball. Yes, they recruit well, but I can never tell if UConn is up 10 points or down 10 points. And to me, in a game that is 2 halves long, in a season that is this long, in a single elimination tournament, that is what keeps your North Star there and helps you survive. But we say that, there's always that one game or 2 games where they're close in the NCAA tournament. You just scrape by. Not UConn. They don't play anybody close. They don't play anybody close at all. It's unbelievably impressive, to watch. Almost about as impressive as betonline.ag. We try to go there. Use promo code Booster. Shout out to them. Fantastic job during the NCAA tournament. Remember, if you go to betonline.ag, use promo code Booster, you get a 50% instant deposit bonus of up to $1,000. That's betonline.ag. Use promo code Booster. BetOnline, the options are endless. But, David, you're MVP of the game.
Well, I think you'd have to go with Tristan Newton.
Yeah.
Right?
What was his
Tristan
final
Newton
line? Do you have it
ended up with 25 rebounds and 7 assists.
Yeah.
And 25 and 7.
And it was almost quiet. I tell you a guy I thought controlled the game in its biggest moments. And you got to give Clingan his flowers.
Yeah.
Right? But I thought Cam Spencer, man, it seemed like whenever they needed an effort play, whenever they needed a toughness play, whenever they needed somebody to go in there, and even if it was fouling somebody, there were times where Cam Spencer got in there and mixed it up. He just seems like a tone setter, and he seems like a guy that, I know they got multiple leaders on that team, but is he the flashiest? No. But damn it, when he shoots it, it goes in when it matters, and he makes the big play when it matters. Final line, you probably got to go with the guy you went with, but I think there's multiple guys from UConn.
Yeah, I'd go with Cam Spencer as well. I think Newton did a great job, but when Cam Spencer was not in the game, you can tell UConn's offense took a dip, right? He wasn't only making the floaters, making the runners, he was controlling the pace of the game.
Yeah.
Effort plays, the right pass, the right drive, putting yourself in the right situations to be successful. That's what Spencer not only did for himself, but that's what he did for UConn. And I do want to give a lot of credit to the Johnson, the backup center.
Yeah.
For UConn.
We talked about that.
Not coming in and being flashy, doing a lot, playing defense and making the play when you need to. Had 3 alley-oop dunks.
Yeah.
That were huge
all in a
momentum
row.
swings.
Yeah.
Huge momentum swings. That's the guys you need. Like the guy who came up in Purdue.
Heidi
Had that.
That was his
slam.
only 2 points.
Only 2 points. But it's a momentum play. And games like this in basketball, it's about runs.
Yeah, and I think there was a point in that game where you could have seen Purdue kind of make a run when Sampson, the backup big you were talking about, had 4 fouls, and Clingan had 3 with 13 and a half minutes to go. But again, I know Sampson ended up fouling out, but Clingan was able to go in there and handle business, and they didn't panic. They didn't say, oh God, now we just got to open the barn door and let Zach Edey just run through and score 10 points in a row. But I thought on both sides of the ball, both ways, UConn was the better team. And David, there aren't many things that you can have both ways, all right? Especially when it comes to clothing. But you don't need to sacrifice comfort for style like you don't. That's why you always look good and you're super comfortable. And thanks to our new partners over at Mack Weldon.
Yes.
Which is just honestly a pretty badass name to begin with. What is Mack Weldon? Well, they make timeless apparel with modern performance fabrics for guys who want to look and feel sharp without sacrificing comfort. They have a full range of clothes that never go out of style, From their light as air underwear, feels like it's not even there. Yeah, that rhymed. To their anti-odor tees. I'm telling you, they do it all. Their Ace collection's on another level. I love the crew neck sweatshirt. Everybody knows that. You see me walking around Nashville. I know it's getting a little bit warmer. I'll still rock it. But the soft micro brush, ooh. It is so.
Got to give an air horn alert for new sponsor alert.
We love it. We're very excited to be partnering up with Mack Weldon. So go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code BOOSTER. That's MackWeldon.com, promo code BOOSTER. That's MackWeldon.com with promo code BOOSTER. I'm telling you guys, the selection is awesome. The comfort is even more awesome. Yes. And we're just excited. We're excited they're on board.
So here's what I ordered. I ordered the joggers,
I did too.
Polo, the tee, and a pair of boxers.
I ordered 2 pair of boxers, 2 pair of joggers.
You went 2
at the same time?
Yeah, at the same damn time.
I love that.
Really, really pumped for them to come.
Yeah,
in. So
appreciate
use that promo code. I feel like we would be doing a disservice if we didn't mention Castle's name too. He just
huge piece.
So effective on both ends of the floor. And we noticed this too when he was guarding Mark Sears against Alabama. But this time, Castle had 15 points in this game.
It's like everybody did something.
Everybody did their job. I mean, keep in mind, Zach Edey still had 37 and 10.
He ended up with 37?
Well, yes, 37 and 10. They lost by 15.
That just feels like the difference in college basketball. I don't think one guy can win it all in college basketball.
No.
I don't.
I think
he can in the NBA.
Closest I've ever seen is
Anthony Davis. Because Luka Doncic dropped 73 points. You're not going to see that ever.
Well, go back to the Tennessee-Purdue game. That was just Dalton Connect versus Zach Edey.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
But
one guy scored 40.
When you run into a team with 1, everybody's pretty damn good. 2, no one cares who gets the bucket.
Yeah.
All right? And Dan Hurley, everybody eats. Everyone who sits at the table eats. You want to talk about a recruiting tool?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just not Zach Edey. We're not trying to get one guy. If you come to UConn, you're going to eat.
Which that's funny you say that because when I was trying to think what's the most impressive aspect of these back-to-back seasons like this, it's that UConn really doesn't have that huge name star. They don't have the guy who's the best in the country.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at Clingan, they're big this year, and even more so, I thought last year, Sonogo. I mean, Sonogo was one of the bigger names in the tournament, but still, it's like you don't have that one guy who you can point to and be like, well, that guy's the best NBA player we're going to see in 5 years. They're just giving it to you any way you want.
And that's why when we talk about that Purdue team from earlier with Ivy, with Williams, with Zach Edey, and I'm pretty sure they had another guy, that's a team that's built to win a championship.
Yeah.
Right? It's tough. It is tough to run through with just one guy.
Well, listen, if you're Purdue, obviously you're down tonight. I think you got to look around and say, hey, we got beat by a better team. But I think, again, after what happened the year before, losing that early in the tournament, I know Zach Edey's got a younger brother, but an incredible career from Zach Edey. Matt Painter did a hell of a job with this team, being able to take, really a team that was a one-trick pony. I mean, let's be honest. Braden Smith played a lot better than he played the game before. If he didn't play well tonight, they may have lost by 40, if we're going to be honest. But Matt Painter and them have absolutely nothing to be ashamed about.
Good for them.
At all. Yeah, good for them. Purdue, they're going to be a stalwart, especially since Coach Painter's there. If we got some donations, I want to get to those and then want to talk about Good Ranchers for a second. We can.
Okay, I think I've got the most of them, but I know we have 3 left. Let's go to Casey Powell with the $10 donation. Casey, thank you. Storm and Mormon here.
Yep.
Kind of get on that Dodgers bet and match the 50 as well. Just got my 3-blade Jeremy Razor subscription started.
Oh.
Also, thank you guys for having the conversations others won't. You're welcome, Casey.
You're welcome. Precision
We're not
5.
afraid, buddy.
We'll conversate.
We're not afraid at all.
Precision Razor. Next
$2 donation from Jared. Jared, I don't see anything under that, buddy. I'll go back and look and see if I can find it. Let's go to a $5 donation. Jace Tales. Today's my level up to 21.
Let's go.
Just want to say,
how are you still awake right now?
Just want to say, Cone, the Stros just toasted the Rangers.
Did they really?
It's a good series.
What's their record right now?
4-6. We're still so early. We still got 500 games of Major League Baseball left. But no, just quickly before we get to this.
Got a couple more.
4-7.
Sorry,
You
go
were
ahead.
close.
Go ahead.
$10 donation from David S. Fun fact, UConn's the first top overall seed to win the Natty since 2012 Kentucky. Louisville was the top overall seed the next year, but their title got taken away.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, they beat Michigan in the championship that year. That was the Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway Jr. year at Michigan. Remember Trey Burke hit that shot against Kansas?
Yeah.
Man, that year.
So cold.
That was nuts.
God, and that Louisville team was so good they lost to, and then that got vacated. Does that make Michigan the champs?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Let's go to a $2 donation from Cuse Mode Will Blaine be singing One Shining Moment tonight?
To himself, probably.
If I knew it, I'd sing it.
Also, it wasn't fake news. The Braves did lose to the Mets 8-7 at home. I don't know what's going on. I'm in shambles right now.
Listen, I don't.
David, I appreciate you taking you doing that for me today.
What's that?
Taking Purdue.
Look, man. Every once
You
in a
and
while,
Vic. Big
I
shout out
take one
Vic,
for
too.
the
Yeah, dude.
Big shout out Vic.
Vic.
Fade Vic keeps going.
Yeah, it does.
keeps
Hashtag
coming. We live
fade
that
Vic.
life.
If I know you're wrong, then I know I'll be right.
Yeah, but I hedged that with the TTP for UConn 75.5. We're scoring 75, missing by the hook.
tough.
So,
Oh,
look, some people don't forget, Dan Hurley.
Oh, no.
David.
So whatever team you're coaching next year, I'm calling a championship win before the season.
Hey, you got beef with Dan Hurley now?
Now I do.
Well, look, the beef's not as
Let
good
your
as
son shoot that shot at the
yeah, that beef's not as good as the one that Good Ranchers have. Again, if you watch the show at all, you know how much we love our Good Ranchers sponsorship.
Yeah.
If you're tired of not having the best beef, chicken, or it costs too much, you're not getting the quality for what you're paying for, and it weighs less every time you buy it from the store, well, guess what? Good Ranchers has a sizzling with the extra sizzle solution for you with their price lock guarantee and during their April Price Shield campaign. Good Ranchers, they're not just offering a temporary fix, but a long-term solution. Don't be me a problem unless you have a solution. Good Ranchers does. Subscribe to one of their boxes and they'll lock in your price until 2026. I'm not a calendar creator, but that sounds like 2 years. All right, goodranchers.com is where we get our most tender, flavorful meat, beef, chicken, pork, wild-caught seafood. Ooh. They do hams. Like during Easter, it's a smorgasbord, man.
Smorgasbord.
Yep, you almost got it that time. There's no reason to order takeout when you can make something far better at home. Let Good Ranchers upgrade you. All right, Beyonce style.
Yep.
And right now, when you go to Good, sounds just like that. Right now, when you go to goodranchers.com and use our promo code BOOSTER, BOOSTER, you'll get their exclusive price shield, like I said, and an additional 10% off your order. Now, this offer ends at the end of the month. So don't panic yet, but I'd start panicking. So if you want to secure your best price on meat until 2026, go to goodranchers.com, my friends, and use our code BOOSTER, BOOSTER. That's goodranchers.com with promo code BOOSTER today. Almost screwed that up.
Do it now.
But I didn't.
Do it.
You're eating all the food he just mentioned. You're eating that food.
For sure.
Right?
Yep.
So why not get it from a place, you're Patriots. Everyone listening right now is a Patriot. We know that. And that helps this show. It's the Michael Scott win-win-win.
Win.
Don't wait on it.
Speaking of winning, I feel like we forgot about something.
What? I probably did.
Cole. Oh, Cole!
48
Cole!
G's. You're welcome.
Cole, I hope that was a real bet.
I hope it's real,
10%
Cole.
for
I
your
hope that's a
manager.
real bet, dog.
I hope it's real, dog.
And now,
100%.
hey, and listen, if that is a real bet, you've got to watch every live stream from here on out.
Every single
Because we're
one,
right there
dude.
with you. There may be 3 holes in the wall.
I can't
but
imagine
you won.
putting.
Oh,
I couldn't do this.
no. Blaine, that was like
48K.
10
I put
times.
$5,000 on UConn. I'm over here losing my mind.
Yeah.
40. You're putting 50 bands.
Blaine's basically going to go try and fight Bruce Willis while
50
Samuel L.
bands.
Jackson rolls around in a wheelchair and helps him out. That's basically what it turned into. But it worked.
It did.
Part of
Big
it.
shout out, Cole.
A lot of it, Cole, you should thank Victor, too.
Yeah.
Vic, you
Hashtag.
should.
Hey, thanks for everybody in the chat
Yep.
if you donated.
Appreciate everybody. Y'all know how we do these live streams. Got some more great ones planned. Got a great show for you in the morning, live each weekday morning. Maybe some movement. We'll see. But we appreciate you guys have live calls and a live chat. Great stuff tonight. Thanks to everybody in the control room.
Great job, y'all.
Everybody hooked up the food. Another successful live stream. And like the 2023-24 college basketball season, we're going. Gone.